Tony Chimmel here, the GOAT of ring announcers. And I'd like to welcome everyone to the Three Bells Podcast. I'd also like to say thank you for watching and continue to support this show.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J. Yeah! Mundo. What? And Shane O'Mac.
Acknowledge me.
Coming to you live each and every Monday night for Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
So yeah, it's Monday, everybody. Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Hope you had an awesome weekend, because it's about to be a fire week, courtesy of a little holiday titled Memorial Day. First weekend, summer weekend. But first things first. What's going on, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac.
Here we go.
Coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. I have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. Who's we? We will be the guy right there, Mundo, aka CEO. And then next to him is our sports guy, Triple J. And this guy right over here, this is Tri-State Mania's Lawan. Fellas, what's up? What's going on?
Say his name and he appears.
Yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah. Drop it. What's good, Three Bells Podcast? What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. New week. It is Saturday night's main event week. Oh, man, that's coming up on Saturday. Oh, God. My least favorite show. But I hope everybody had a great weekend as well. I'm still suffering from these forever allergies, but I don't sound as bad as I did on Friday. I could not breathe, but hey, whatever. Shane O'Mac, LeBron, Triple J, what's going on, fellas? What's up?
Yeah, it's your boy, Main Event Triple J, now here live on YouTube. Hi, everybody. It's Monday, the beginning of the week. Let's have a fun night and let's party.
Cover your ears, y'all.
This is Ian L, and welcome to Tri-State Mania.
I wanted to be nice and I played a loud one today, you know. Just gonna be a little simple today. Happy Monday, everybody. Good to see y'all. What up?
That was actually nice.
That was nice and soothing.
Very
soothing, right?
Yeah, press the button again. That was very nice.
I am L. Tri-State Mania.
This is Ian L, and welcome to Tri-State Mania.
Man, don't be talking about my girl like that, man.
I love a good English accent. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
My GPS,
real sexy.
my GPS is in English. English accent.
So since everyone's English-speaking GPS systems are ready, Lawan and his sexy button voice girl there is ready. Mundo's ready, Jay's ready, everybody out there is ready. Let's do it. Let's get it for this is Three Bells Podcast, everybody.
Yeah.
Before we start, I would like to say congratulations to Mundo, aka CEO, our sports guy Triple J, our Tri-State Mania guy Lawan, and First Lady Sylvie, for the Three Bells Podcast has officially hit 300 subscribers. We made it, everybody, to 300. Here's some applause, everybody. You guys and girls are awesome.
Good job. Good job over there.
Good job, everybody.
Look to your neighbor and say, neighbor, congratulations.
Yeah. What an awesome way to start off Raw, and unfortunately, we got Logan Paul in the ring.
And my favorite.
Oh boy.
Have knocked out Jey Uso 3 times.
Hey, football. Football's number one at the chat.
Jey Uso
How are you?
unconscious, flatlined, face first on the floor. And guess what? Oh man, sorry, Greenville. I'm gonna do it again this Saturday.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of promos
And when
tonight.
I do, Logan will become your new world head.
Oh,
Well, that's different.
oh.
It's getting cheered.
I believe a lot of Logan Paul's
Interesting.
opinions. He was stating his facts there, but obviously very confident.
Well, if Logan Paul does become
This should be interesting. What business does Gunther have out there? Except for the fact that they both have a common enemy.
Shane, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you pause for like 3-4 seconds?
1, 2, 3, 4. Running.
Monday Night Raw in Phoenix, Arizona.
He's about to get on the steps. He's touching the steps.
Yeah. Nope. You were further than that. Okay. Give me 4 more seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. He's on the side of the ring.
Back in the world champion
Yes, thank
conversation
you.
is exactly where Gunther wants to be.
Well, 80% of his time in WWE.
Okay, quick fast. Let's hit this chat. Ching ching bling bling. Tri-State El Capitan Mundo Do. And special shout out to my future brother-in-law. You know what?
Oh, God.
And Sylvie,
must
hey
not-
Sylvie. She says, hi, my future ex-husband, football. Hi, dude.
What up, Sylvie?
Damn.
Brian's in the house. What's up, Brian? How are you? Already in a jealous mode. I'm so jealous right now, Sylvie. But I'm humble. So congrats on your marriage and divorce, I guess. What's up, sister?
How come I ain't get invited to the wedding?
No, you don't. Keep your toaster.
Scooby stopped him in the tracks.
Right.
Me for my World Heavyweight Championship. So I need to assume that you're standing out here believing that you're better than me.
Well, you tapped out. Very quickly at that.
So, yeah, he is.
That's very confident. And I think that's good. Confidence, as we both know, is what drives us in life. It's what got us here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to be quite honest, and if everybody here is honest for 1 second, those people should show you way more respect than they do.
But Logan never tapped out. And that's burnt in your history.
I mean,
on your resume
come on,
that you
guys.
tapped out to
You
a
might be a
damn
little bit jealous
J.
because this is a self-made social media megastar. With his own hands, he built a digital empire. If I'm honest, there's things I can learn from you.
Yeah, there is, Gunther. Hey, Gunther's right. The ring general knows business. Hey, it's just business, guys, and I'm good for it. Who knew Gunther was so smart? Okay, whenever you want, bro. Talk to me. I'm in the locker room. No, I'm not. I got a green room.
I'm not done. I'm not done. I think there's things you can teach me. So social media, obviously, mine could need a little bit help. And just in general, your entrepreneurship, your understanding of marketing. If I think about it more, imagine the headlines. YouTuber becomes World Heavyweight Champion, right? Logan Paul as World Heavyweight Champion would be great for business.
Who knew? Gunther, the ring general, knows business. He got a suit and everything. He's basically in the low gang. This is crazy.
The
Hey,
low
respect,
gang.
Gunther. This guy knows business. I love it.
What's the catch?
Business. That's what it is to you, right?
Of course.
Understand one thing. To you, it's business. But to me, all of that here is very personal.
Oh, so that's why.
Beating Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship is very personal to me. So if you take that away from me, I will take that as feeling personal, disrespected. So maybe ask Pat how I deal with getting disrespected by non-wrestlers. That guy at least showed some heart, but when I look into your eyes, I don't see no heart.
A Logan Paul match in Gunther would be dope. Woo.
If you beat Jey Uso and if you square off with me on June 9th in Phoenix, all your other accolades do not mean anything, because we will square off, the bell will ring, and I'm gonna eat you alive.
Gunther's a good guy now.
What's that, Money in the Bank?
I don't know. I was going to ask that same question.
June 9th.
Yeah. That has to be Money in the Bank.
It's Money in the Bank.
I thought Money in the Bank used to be later in the summer, like July.
Hey, what were you saying, Gunther? I'm sorry. Maybe you heard them. What, are you walking away from Logan Paul? Yo, fam, I wasn't even talking to you. Of course you're walking away. Yeah.
Is that Jay?
Superkick. Superkick.
The world champion
is smart.
The Superkick that was opponent this Saturday night.
Right. I had no idea what move he was going to use.
I didn't either. He could tell the future. Do the press that button, Shane. The what?
Future.
I'm going to see you on Saturday.
That's right.
4 letters.
They have a date.
1 word.
I'm going to see you in Phoenix. 4 letters.
1 word.
Didn't
I just say that? How you copy off of me?
Why is he throwing that mic down like that? You're supposed to drop it or let it go. Don't throw it.
Nah, Shane, that's the most disrespected part of WWE, the microphones. They get tossed around and beat up.
You know,
I wonder what the microphone budget is. Like, it gotta be infinity.
In my time, we would never think of dropping a microphone. That's like dropping your cell phone, your CD player.
Right? Dropping this right here?
Yeah.
Right. Jay, if you drop this, that one that you got, Jay, is heavy as hell, too.
You can knock someone out with Jay's mic. Like, it's very heavy.
Hell yeah.
This is plastic. It'll break. It'll break before your head does. So. All right, so fellas, we're going to start with Mundo because he has some news, and then Jay is going to enlighten us in terms of sports, what's going on in sports, and then Lawan is just going to, I don't know, say what's on his mind, I guess.
Lawan's corner.
Yeah, Lawan's.
I like that. Lawan's corner.
Lawan's corner.
I'm pretty good coming up with segment names.
I am too. Well, let's not get it twisted. I am too, sir.
All right, then come up with your own damn name.
Snitching with Jay.
Snitching with Jay.
He came up with Snitching with Jay.
Yeah, the song and everything. Yeah.
So guys, I felt bad. I mean, I feel bad for this one guy, Matt Cardona. If nobody knows who that is, that's Zack Ryder. Woo woo woo. Remember him? He says he's reached out a few times to WWE for a return to the company, but has received no offer. On being surprised that he hasn't returned to the WWE yet, and I quote, honestly, yeah, but obviously I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. I've reached a few times. There's been no offer, and you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to keep working my ass off. Are you guys surprised that they didn't bring back Zack Ryder yet? Especially how popular his wife is, Miss Chelsea Green. Is there no room for a Zack Ryder in WWE today?
So
I think that I already think WWE is in a situation where they have too many mid-carders, and he would just be shuffled right into the same situation as as the rest of them that are coming in. I wouldn't do it yet.
Right. I thought he was like backstage talent, like a producer or a writer, something like that. But yeah, like why use Chelsea as an excuse? Like, what, because your wife is hot? That means that you're going to be hot? It's like, no, your wife is hot because she has personality, and she earned her way into our hearts. Because don't forget, at first, you really didn't like her that much, But something happened. She did a promo, and look at us now. We fall in love with her.
Right.
So maybe that's the reason why you haven't been hit up yet.
It's crazy though, because she hasn't changed character-wise. She's still the same character, but it just went from us hating it or not. I don't even want to say hating it. I don't think I've ever hated it. It was more of the announcers, but now I'm just like, yeah, I fucked with you.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing her in that Lucha Underground against him, Penta, hell of a match.
In my opinion, I wish WWE would have got a chance to re-sign him. He's a different character now, man. He's a whole brand new person from when he was Zack Ryder in WWE. So I would just imagine, just him coming back. Like, for example, I would love a Zack Ryder / John Cena feud right now, because John Cena is one of the guys that helped build them up, help give him courage, always, show him some love. We've seen that already with him back in the days. But how his character now is kind of good now. He's over now overseas and other companies as well. So I think WWE is missing out, not signing him yet. But I do understand what Jay said. They have too much talent right now. And a lot of talent right now is not even being shown like they should be. So right now, we could just wait.
So wait, you're saying that Zack is already, he's already working? Like he's already doing his thing?
I mean, yeah, he's making his own money right now.
Look, he was 2023 Wrestler of the Year. Because he did so much work on the indies. He was going bananas, bro. Like every indie circuit you could think of, he was there. He had either a title or he had a good feud with one of their top stars. So he's definitely made it. Yeah, he's made his way around and still been trying to come back for so long. But yo, Shane, that situation you had last week with your Netflix, when we went off the air, you wasn't the only one that was going through it.
Really?
Nia Jax had tweeted, "What's going on with my Netflix?" And she posted the same thing you had on the screen. So, don't feel bad that, it was them. It wasn't you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Nia, for soothing me, because I thought it was something here on my end. With my internet and everything that's going on here, because I have a lot going on right now so that we can have this podcast. So that's good to know that it's not just here.
Right, because when she asked why her Netflix wasn't working, a lot of people were like, "But ain't you in catering?" Throwing a lot of shade at her. And she should have no problem watching it from the back.
I'll be right back, gentlemen.
So I'm like, no way. Y'all really gonna do this to her?
That's a mess. And yeah, Brian is also reminding me, he says, yeah, he is known as the indie god, Shane, most successful indie wrestler for the last 8 years. Owns his own action figure line and runs social media. I had no idea.
He's a lot on YouTube with his toy findings. He has almost damn near every wrestling figure that came out.
So, I mean, because he seems to be, from what I'm hearing from you guys and you, Brian, he seems to me that he's the man. So why do you need to come to WWE if it seems like you're doing more outside of WWE?
I'm
Zach?
thinking, yeah.
Because the fans want it.
The fans want him?
Yeah, there's been people. Oh, God. And we're going to see this guy. I don't want to see him.
Oh, no.
Did y'all just miss all that?
I saw it.
Triple H's been talking about the whole situation all day. He said his phone won't stop buzzing because of the fact that they basically called it. Knicks and Pacers. Well, look,
So
main event.
WWE is going to try to melt that. Meanwhile, Jey Uso.
Paul Heyman. Now that was interesting. You know, Logan Paul wants to talk about facts. Let me give you some facts rooted in wisdom. Everybody says I betrayed Roman Reigns. Everybody says I betrayed CM Punk. To betray somebody, you have to stab them in the back. You have to do something untoward that they don't see coming. So I want to tell you this straight to your face. So I can't be accused of betraying the world champion main event Jey Uso. Tonight, you are going to fight Braun Breaker. Fact.
Why?
Fact. The title's not on the line. Fact. I would very rarely negotiate a match like that. Fact. I did negotiate that. Fact. Braun Breaker is not looking for your title. Fact. Braun Breaker is looking to slow down your momentum. You're that great of a champion. Fact.
Really?
Whether it's you or Logan Paul or Gunther, you're all short-term. Long-term plan for the World Heavyweight Championship. Fact.
Seth
Rollins. Freaking Rollins.
Okay, yeah, I was in the
fighting tonight.
I was in the writers' room tonight. By the way, guys, I'm sorry.
I'll go
Just to let y'all know.
Avoid the coffee.
Well, it's National Men's
A lot
Coffee,
of facts
so
tonight. Yeah, avoid the coffee. That is a fact. Nonetheless,
why is he fighting? I don't understand why you have your top tier superstars that is scheduled for a no. Is it a PLE or a special presentation?
It's just a TV show.
Oh, so yeah, never mind. It's just a TV show.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Logan Paul's probably going to be the last man standing tonight.
Think so?
Yeah, he's going to get his revenge.
We'll see.
Oh, man.
Brian says he doesn't Shane at all and made more money outside than he would side. But WWE is the Mecca, and who would not to play for their home team? He was raised in WWE. I get that, Brian, but again, what I'm getting at is it seems like he's doing more. He's in the ring more and is making like big money compared to if he was in WWE locked in catering. Sure, you're still getting paid and sure you can still sell your merch, but isn't a true wrestler passion is in the ring?
and here we go. We're underway with tag team action.
This match number one.
Yep, tag team action. Penta and AJ Styles versus the Judgment Day. JD McDonagh and Finn Bálor. And he said Mundo wrote the facts. That is facts.
What's interesting to me, Pat, is Carlito.
Okay, look at Penta and AJ Styles, Triple J. They're color coordinating.
Dominic Mysterio, the Intercontinental Champion, is not out.
I like that they're former TNA buddies.
We know Dom's here.
Would you be okay with them all of a sudden becoming a tag team?
Both of their finishes will be dope together.
Honestly, I don't think that I don't have a problem with that actually, because there's nothing for them really singles wise.
Right.
Winning the Intercontinental title.
I don't know. To me, it was fit. Maybe I'm bugging. I don't know.
No, it was.
So he doesn't
imagine the phenomenal forearm turning into the Mexican Destroyer.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
That'd be crazy.
Monday Night Christopher's in the house. He goes, Roxanne Perez, a.k.a. Prodigy, in the bank. I was running my mouth while she was signing. Was that a Raw contract?
Yeah, she's with Raw now, and Julia's on SmackDown.
And Julia's on SmackDown as of Friday.
And then I seen a commercial last night, which is kind of odd, because they were advertising Julia versus Jordan Grace for the NXT Championship tomorrow. But I'm like, that had to be a mistake.
Julia versus Jordan Grace.
Yeah, that has to be
that happened already.
Right.
But it was on A&E.
Yeah,
they must have had an old commercial.
Yeah, it had to be. I was like, this match happened already. I know I saw it. I'm like, what?
Working great together here tonight. Absolutely.
Look at this, Jay. Jay, look at this. So they might be a tag team.
Isn't that cool? They got the SmackDown Raw
at the same time. One got higher than the other.
LaJuan, would you be, like against that? Them becoming a tag team? Because we've been saying that the tag team division on Raw is lacking.
No, I don't want to see Penta and AJ as a tag team. I could see Penta and his brother reuniting and becoming a tag team.
That's too obvious.
So what?
You would want them to be a tag team from right now already?
No, because I don't want, not right now. When the time comes for them to be a tag team, which is slowly approaching because Penta has issues with Judgment Day and Coffee and Xavier Woods. And Alpha Academy, American Made. I'm sorry. Same thing with Penta. He has an issue with Penta's brother. He has an issue with American Made as well. They'll eventually start working with each other real soon. I'm pretty sure maybe at Worlds Collide we might get a glimpse of that when that happens. But
neither one of them are on NXT, right?
Oh, no.
But you would rather Penta and AJ Styles doing nothing as singles competitors?
Let them do their own thing, trying to figure out with the IC title or something out the IC title.
How many more times do you want to see Penta go for the IC title? We done seen it.
Because they're not. They won't be a real tag team. They're not a real tag team.
Why not?
Because they don't know each other like that. See, real tag teams are people like DIY. These guys been around each other for years outside of WWE. Who else can we go with?
Okay, how about this? The Outlaws were not. They were single competitors that got put together, and then they became a tag team, and a really good one at that. Multiple time champions.
They're good, but I don't see it myself as AJ Styles and Penta doing the tag team. I don't see it. I see maybe them doing something maybe for the IC championship or them doing their own thing during Medcard.
So it seems like so far this side of the aisle, well, this side over here, we're in agreement that we wouldn't mind seeing it. So Shane, what say you?
That's good for you.
I mean, I agree with LaJuan in terms of tag teams. But then at the same time, first off, we don't even have that many tag teams like that in the division, LaJuan. So that's why you have to come up with two big name superstars to come together.
And what WWE should do is get rid of one of them tag team titles and just unify one title and make the whole division just like that. Because one tag team championship one tag team division is way better than the other one right now. And a lot of tag teams ain't getting burned. It's a repeating pattern with all the tag teams on SmackDown facing each other and all the tag teams on Raw facing each other. Let's just unify the titles and have all the tag teams face each other. They could go to Raw, they could go to SmackDown. Shit, have them go to NXT if they want.
But you have
they're doing it with the women titles already.
But you see, you have the Judgment Day right here. These are the former World Tag Team Champions right here, Finn and JD. I don't see an issue with Penta and AJ Styles forming a team because again they're not doing anything individually. So why not go for a tag team gold right now? It'll help. You can still build them as individuals within a team. and it helps the division get better because I'm pretty sure we're tired of just seeing War Raiders and American Made and Judgment Day. That's pretty much, I mean, not Judgment Day, the New Day. It's pretty much been it on Raw.
Unify the tag team division.
Why?
Because
we've seen that for 4 years. We saw that for 4 years.
But that's when the tag team was ass. We got better wrestlers right now in the tag team division now. I know we just saw that beautiful performance in that ladder match. That was greatness right there we saw on SmackDown. Just imagine we get a chance to see JD and Finn in part of those matches like that.
But it's literally the same teams. What are you talking about? It was the Street Profits. It was DIY. It was the Creed Brothers. It was the Viking Raiders. It was the Usos. The New Day. It's literally the same people.
That's why I say you unified the division. Unified the belts.
I mean, another thing that throws me off about these put two single competitors together, like case in point, Bianca and Jade. That felt like two single competitors. Even with their intro, they came out separately with their own theme songs. We was like, where's the title, their name as a tag team? That whole time, it just felt like two single competitors that had to divide their talents so that they can evenly shine 50-50.
Not a real tag team.
No, it's not a real tag team.
Just two superstars that came together and they won the titles.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Here we go, hot tag, AJ Styles.
Shout out to Finn Bálor. Did you guys see what he did recently? He guest appearance at his wife's talk show. His wife has a talk show on Telemundo.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mundo.
And he sat there.
I have stake in that.
On Telemundo.
Right on his own boys, his knee. Oh, JD, you fucked up. Oh. Cover. 2. You can't tell me this is not going to... Jay, you with me, right, Jay?
Well,
you with me, Jay. AJ Styles, Penta. I can see these two teams going at it over and over. They got the damn crowd going crazy.
And that's what you want. That's what you want out of a tag team.
Correct.
And if they don't really got nothing going on for them, then might as well put them together.
Yeah. And that's why I agree with that sentiment.
Yeah. Man, AJ. And see, look, he doesn't have to exert too much energy because it's a tag team. So now we get the best of AJ Styles. He can go for a few minutes, tag out. Penta can get his goal.
And meanwhile, this apple sucker here called
this son of a monkey.
Apple sucker.
He just ran.
Should have been paying attention.
Brian says the Young Bucks, the Guns, the Acclaimed, FDR, plus many more. But if I was WWE signed, then fill out the division. But you guys cry when they did that with Motor City Machine Guns.
Nobody knew who they was.
We didn't know who they were, and they got a title. They held the titles after what, their third appearance?
Mind you, their third appearance was technically like their second because they did 2 appearances in the same damn night because they debuted on the night that they did a double taping.
Mm-hmm.
In Brooklyn. So everybody was just like, who the fuck are these guys?
Who are these guys and why they got the titles already?
Right.
Who the hell? What the
hell? Oh, man, that's a fact.
Ooh, boy. Jay, what's going on with sports? Anything going on?
Yeah, we got some baseball tonight. And in the bottom of the 6th, we got the Red Sox up on the Mets 3-1. We got the Reds against the Pirates, and they're up 2-1 in the top of the 8th. We got the Cubs against the Marlins, with the Cubs up 7-6 in the bottom 6. Houston, Tampa Bay tied up at 3 in the bottom of the 6th. Baltimore, Milwaukee. Milwaukee's up 3-1, bottom 4. White Sox, Mariners. Mariners are up 1-0, top 5. We got the Cardinals and the Tigers, with the Cardinals up 1-0 in the top of the 4th. With a rain delay in Minnesota in the second inning, we got the Twins up 2-1 on the Guardians. And then we got games starting shortly at 8:40. We got the Rockies and the Phillies. At 9:45, we got the Royals and the Giants. At 10 o'clock, we got the A's and the Angels and the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals will be tomorrow night at 8, and on Wednesday, it will be the Eastern Conference Finals at 8 p.m.
Jay.
Cool.
Jay.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that Vientos and Beatty. Vientos is 0-3. Beatty is 0-2 tonight. I don't like that.
I've been watching Vientos the past week and a half, and his body doesn't seem to ooze what it had last year. He's lazy grabbing the ball, playing defense, and he's just he was overhyped, one hit wonder. In my opinion.
He got a lot of swag. He was feeling himself a little bit too much in the playoffs, and then, like you said, you can tell that his approach to this season was not the same, because he already knew, like, he made the team, so he wasn't fighting for nothing. As we are back live with Monday Night Raw.
By the way, who won the Subway Series?
Yankees took it 2-1 this weekend.
Shout out to the Yankees.
We'll see them for the next 3 at Citi Field.
When is that?
Probably sometime in the summer. It's okay, though. The Yankees got their first 2 wins over the Mets in 2 years. Congratulations to them. They got swept last season by the Mets.
AJ trying to drag himself to the corner. Finn Bálor would love to make a tag as well.
Look at that girl looking just like Wednesday, all the way back there.
I can't wait for her to come back.
Oh yeah, I see her.
To come back.
You see her right there. Oh, matter of fact, not Wednesday. She looks like the mom.
You're going to see a lot of that tonight, especially on the
Oh, nice. What was the mother's name again?
What is her name? But I don't like her.
You know, with the mom?
I don't like the relationship.
Oh.
Like, she seems grossed out by homeboy.
By her husband?
By her husband.
You're talking about for the new show, right?
Yeah, the new show. Not the movie. The movie?
Right. Oh, what the hell? Oh.
Good
They
move.
did that wrong.
That was not supposed to go down that way.
Oof.
He landed on his knees.
Penta was feeling it.
Did that wrong.
Nowhere. JD McDonagh standing Spanish fly.
Yeah, McDonagh is so
Ain't
underrated.
getting
Oh,
no pop.
Morticia.
Yeah. There it is.
This humidity is insane.
Yeah, Bálor
But no, I like the movie version. Like, they
Oh,
convinced me that they really loved each other, but these two here in the series, she just seems grossed out by the guy.
well, like as if he was a cheater or something. Like he did something.
No, as if he's like gross and she's like grossed out by him.
What did Dominic said? This meant Ben.
They're gonna break somebody's
Pendejo?
arm in real life.
Oh, nice reversal. Roll
Hey,
up.
fruit roll up.
Kick out at 2. Near fall. Bálor
Sling blade.
Jeez, what a fight.
Oh man, he's gonna have a.
Monday Night Raw tonight.
When it's all said and done for him, I'm gonna be sad. What could have been with a super kick.
A big kick to Bálor. And now, on the other side of the ring,
Meanwhile,
Carlito
JD McDonagh.
again.
and he allows Carlito to take advantage. Again, just brilliant.
Ruining the good man.
and continue to execute the numbers play.
Oh, how about them apples?
Exactly, football. Exactly. And I saw that. I witnessed that from the first episode.
Oh my gosh!
And these guys is
Good
like,
night, JD.
they are killing themselves.
Oh no, Americano.
Oh, no. Chad Cardo.
Not Chad Gable.
Chad American, y'all. With the metal stone on his forehead.
Take advantage. We do not know if there was a metal thing in
we do
mask.
know. We do know.
But we do know Grande Americano is back from the media tour.
And he stepped on his arm. The cover.
Oh no, not the bad arm.
2, 3. Yes, it was. Good night, Susan. Look. Wait, that's the Judgment Day song? What?
I didn't hear that intro.
Wait, what song is that?
Well, they was already in the ring, right?
Right.
What is with all of this switching theme songs?
That was El Grande Americano.
This sound like the damn New Day song.
Right.
It's a Mexican dish.
Nah, this is crazy.
Good job, Penta, doing what you were supposed to do. But Grande, what I was talking about when I was just mentioning him and his brother beefing with the same guy.
He might have said
Yes.
my forehead, but in Spanish.
Damn, he got
My
high
forehead. Look, he stepped on that arm.
And it was full on, too, and inevitably,
The squishy arm,
Judgment Day gets the win over AJ Styles and Penta.
the Ivan Ooze arm.
So you can't tell me that they're not going to team up. They're going to team up. They got to team up.
Nasty.
First off, guys, this is the first win for Judgment Day in how many weeks?
Good for them. It's like forever.
Shane, the girls dressed up as Paul
EO
Bearer.
Sky.
As what?
And EO, congratulations on your victory last week.
Really?
As a former Money in the
Next
Bank
to her was
winner,
The Undertaker.
wanted to ask your thoughts on this upcoming match. I know you have a lot of experience there, but now you're on the other side of it. So how are you feeling with the winner potentially targeting you?
I know what it takes to win Money in the Bank, but whoever wins, I'm ready for anyone because I am the genius of.
Are you now? Because if
Hmm?
I remember rightly, you've never been able to beat me one-on-one.
I'll be ready for anyone.
Okay, well, I already put down one champion. I got no problem putting down another.
You lost though. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but the IC champion went to the hospital. Hasn't been seen since.
Meanwhile, we got our single camera shot of the night one though.
Wow, it's been forever.
Yes, it's following
JD.
Becky to the gorilla.
That was JD?
Yeah.
What the hell? He didn't even get to the back.
So Shane, I was saying that the lady that was dressed, I thought was dressed like Morticia. She's dressed as Paul Bearer because when they zoomed in, she was standing next to the Undertaker, old school Undertaker with the gray and black. Her, I guess her boyfriend or whoever that is. It's cool.
Well, you know, there's news about Taker.
Of course, I watched it last night.
But what's the big news, Mundo? Do tell.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please?
Drum roll. No, that's not a drum roll. God damn it. There we go.
Here is your winner and the new LFG champion, The Undertaker. Yes, The Undertaker won LFG last night, ladies and gentlemen. I was hyped. He went from dead last, to leading to winning. And he had, to me, one of the best teams on that show. I don't know how he made those decisions that he made to cut when he had to cut, but it won. It worked out for him in the end. And shout outs to Tyra May Steele, who won for him and who also got herself a NXT contract. And shout outs to Jasper.
Yes.
Who was on Team Booker. He also got himself a contract with NXT. Cool. And mind you guys, this stuff all took place way back when at Roadblock, when we were there at MSG. So, yep, shout outs to them. Shout outs to LFG. Great season. Definitely needed season 2. I love that show a lot.
Most of them are going to get signed already. We just
they had to, because think about it. Shiloh and Chris were in the battle royal. Mind you, the show was already over, and neither one of them won. So,
and this one is dating Ava.
What?
Wait, who?
The one that always put the paint on her eye.
The one that puts the paint on her eye.
The little thing on the side of her eye.
The lady? You saying a lady?
It's a woman.
Ava's dating a woman?
Yes.
Jay?
What?
You didn't tell me Ava was.
I didn't know none of this.
What? You're talking about the Asian chick?
No, the black chick. The pretty black chick.
Pretty black chick.
Pretty black chick.
What's going on?
Well, from Google AI, they're saying she is not publicly known to be in any serious relationship. There have been rumors and speculation about her dating life, especially regarding her time in the wrestling group Schism. Ava has not confirmed any relationships or been in the public eye for dating anyone.
Yeah, but they on her Instagram kissing and all that and hugging them all up like they're a couple.
So it's on her own Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ava Instagram too. I'm about to go look.
So am I.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm
like, wait a minute,
I'm completely thrown off by this. Yo.
And her name is, what is it? Is it Ava or no? That's not
Ava WWE.
Ava WWE. You looking with us, chat? Chat, you checking this out also?
I don't see none of that on her page.
Yeah, Lawan, did she know that you was going to tell and she deleted it? What's going on? I see a whole bunch of selfies.
She's with Tiana and all that.
She's with Karani.
Tiana?
Tiana?
Her name is Tiana.
Tiana Dumas _Dumas.
And this is a recent, the most recent
That's
posting.
Lita, if that's the case. Dumas is Lita.
Yeah, huh?
That's Lita. She ain't
not Lita, the Hardy girls, Hardy boys.
There ain't nothing under her Instagram. It's dry.
Lita's 40-something years old. Just about twice her age.
We're backstage with Seth Rollins and Logan Paul.
My business work didn't belong.
He'll leave Ava alone.
Damn you, Lawan.
And whether he walks out of Greenville or he's wheeled out of here on a stretcher,
At least give us a
come
name.
Saturday, he's not going to be 100%. Which means the odds are in your favor. And if you can get past Jey Uso,
That chain is fire.
and if you can get past Gunther, I'll be waiting on the other side for you. And you will know who to thank if you've got that World Heavyweight Championship on your shoulder. Maybe we run it back from WrestleMania a couple years ago. Except this time, World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Think about it.
Think about it.
It's crazy. Think about it.
LaJuan Bryant says he is talking about the girl from Evolve. The black girl from the Bay Area.
Well, all the big hair. Oh, it's big hair now.
Just big hair.
Did you guys see Grayson Waller in the background with the New Day?
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Threat match.
Okay, without having an intro, we're in match number 2, everybody. This is a Money in the Bank quality match with Becky versus Becky versus Perez versus.
In this angle? Yo, what in the hell happened?
Becky versus Roxanne Perez versus Natalya.
Well, I think it's just the veteran experience.
Why is Natalya in this match?
You notice the briefcase is hanging
Natalya is the oldest woman in the roster currently.
The briefcase will be a contract.
So why is she in this match?
That matchup, you can
because
for a world title opportunity.
She's Natalya.
I don't want to hear about wrestling school and all that other shit. Why is Natalya in this match?
You hold it over the head of the world champion at all times.
Probably to see where Roxy's at ring-wise.
Why is Natalya part of an Alpha Academy?
42 years old.
Training Maxine.
Well, it's not going too small here, huh?
But you seen what happened with Natty over the weekend?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yo, she beat that person in the stands up.
Look at this, too.
You saw that
shit? She smacked the shit out of that dude, man.
Roxanne Perez, who turns it into a
I'm like, damn.
Look at this.
David's in the house. What's going on, David? David, y'all, says Knicks will beat the Pacers in the series. What's that phrase everybody says? Winning the 6?
Knicks in 6.
Is that what it is?
Absolutely, 100 miles an hour right
Who's AJ Brown? They say, can you all take AJ Brown from us? He's becoming an issue. We wouldn't take Neighbors and a future #1 pick.
Oh, let's talk about the football player.
I send you the pictures, my brother.
Copy that.
Sound like a Giants fan.
Brian says, Mundo, stop this. She wiped all these girls' asses, and Becky gonna win because she is the sweetheart. The sweetheart. Roxanne should win, but Natty deserves it. Natty deserves nothing. She's just there. I would love to have Roxanne in the Money in the Bank match, but I'm sure for star power they want to.
I think Roxanne should win this match.
Where did you send it?
I sent it to your Instagram. I mean, on Facebook Messenger.
Torture Becky Lynch here. And Natalya will be able to transition into
I don't think Becky should win this match.
We talked about this
me either, but
and Lyra's in a qualifying match as well too.
If they want star power, then they'll go with it.
Did you press enter? I don't see it.
You're looking at it now.
Ooh, I am.
I just saw that you're looking at it, that you just saw it.
All I'm seeing is the Netflix thing you sent me.
Manhandle slam. This match is weird.
It's dragging.
It's because of Natty.
Then it just started.
Yeah, man, let me.
It's because of Natty. Just all off.
Like the crowd was kind of amped up in the beginning of the night.
Yeah, CDs I don't have.
Once they saw Natty, they was like, "Why is she out here?"
Really?
I could have made a mistake saying not dating, but you see the picture of those.
Yeah, these ain't besties type pictures.
Right, those ain't bestie type pictures, bro. I ain't tripping.
Which one should I share? I wanna
share all of them.
No, I wanna share. I wanna show one that shows her face so that we know who she is.
I don't know how I feel about this match right here, Jay.
Who's going to Money in the Bank? Who's going?
Roxanne.
Let's see. Brian says, I hate to tell you, Mundo, Natty hands down again is the best wrestler, not in only WWE, but all of the world, and is miles ahead of the next person.
He's bugging.
Miles ahead of what person? If she's
Brian
that great, then why is it like she's just there?
Brian, you tripping.
I can't believe you're falling for it. You know that well he's saying that because he knows how much you like her.
I know. I'm gonna keep.
No, because she's Canadian like Brian.
and I'm putting my back, on her. I don't understand. She's just there. She takes up space.
By the way, speaking of space, if y'all look at the screen over me, there she is. That's the girl from Evolve.
Oh, the Australian chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that couldn't stop crying after everything. Wait a minute. Well, you know what? Not Evolve, Shane. That's from LFG.
LFG.
It's just that they've all been at the PC for forever. They're not new to the PC. So the PC. She might have put Ava in a maneuver. Oh, what a maneuver that was, huh?
Shane, I seen a picture of them on one of the maneuvers they was probably doing.
I would like to see this. Please, let's do it.
I'll see.
And that's the contract to her heart.
She said, fuck it, whatever. You don't have to win LFG. You got me.
That's right.
I mean, that's exactly what it is.
So if we see her, then we know why.
How does The Rock feel about that?
I don't think he cares.
That his daughter is possibly dating someone within the company? Possibly? I'm not saying that his daughter's
everybody in the company is dating somebody.
Yes, it's possibly. I don't see it. But you haven't shown me anything that shows that they're dating.
Said that they're dating. So if
none of us saw any
LaJuan says
proof
it,
of that.
I would hope that LaJuan is telling the truth and not just saying something for...
Is there proof that they're dating?
Yeah, LaJuan. LaJuan has proof, right? Right, LaJuan?
Tatiana. Her name is Tatiana.
I send pictures to Shane O'Mac. I'm about to send another one. Where's this one? Yep, I ain't sending Shane this
He
one.
sent pictures of the girls all friendly and laughing, and it's the contract that Ava's holding. There was a couple of
Send
pictures.
another one, Shane. That's not bestie stuff. Unless they're just messing around.
Can I open it? It's not a nasty.
No, not nasty.
But it's close. I'm not showing that. It's basically them two with their faces very close to each other.
Tatiana Dumas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a picture of them on vacation together. And then Tatiana. Oh.
Right.
It says Ava lesbian girlfriend. Hold on a second.
And then you go in the comments and people saying, "Oh, this is a winner. Oh, I'm happy for you." Or hearts and stuff.
Okay, she's like, well, shoot, if I'm going that way, I'm going to make sure she's hot.
Maybe that's why she was on the damn show from the beginning. Because she was not that good. She was not that good to have been on the show.
At least I proved my point. I don't look stupid now.
You never looked stupid. We didn't know who you were talking about.
Right, you're just making sure that you were sure.
Mundo said, that's right. He said, oh no.
Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley the second just tried to.
It's a trip with them on a trip together.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It was like they're playing weekend music throughout the whole trip.
Well, football, I just put a poster up, so a picture up. So if you
that was terrible.
Rewind a couple of seconds.
Finn Natalya.
I'm already over this match. Jay.
She's with two old people.
It's boring.
I don't like it. Shane, you can turn it up though. Maybe if we hear it a little bit louder.
Because we was talking, so.
No, I know that. I'm just saying. This match is like
Who's talking about Brian? Tatiana Dumas? I don't know.
Dumas. Tatiana Dumas.
Next Monday. Some massive hands at each other right now. Big rights.
Damn, Shayna Baszler is just.
Becky and Natalya with a collision. She met her at the rope. So did Natalya.
Oh, right back at you. God damn.
What a fight here.
Right, maybe we'll get something now.
Struggle happening.
Pop rocks.
A double pop rocks.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, cover.
Roxanne
Two.
Becky's
Oh,
got
a knee.
Man, Roxanne, so impressive.
Still trying to get the
Pop rocks
audience
into a
behind
German
them. It's
suplex.
not really there yet.
And this thing was almost
No.
over for Roxanne Perez. Pop rocks. Suplex from Natalya. Becky Lynch knew that it was potentially
It seemed like that was more
Cash App Money in the Bank.
roll through.
That was weird.
Yeah, Cash App is sponsor.
The crowd's chanting Roxy.
The Money in the Bank contract ladder match and perhaps change the trajectory of your
Well,
career.
yeah, out of those three, Roxy would be the favorite,
in
right?
Change the trajectory of your career, your
Even
life,
though
your
technically
family's
they're
life,
all
your future, your
villains.
legacy, everything.
Or
No, too late. You already said it. Too late.
I said villain.
There you go, giving her love finally. There you go.
Only tonight because of the official part of the Raw roster. And look at these two women go at it here.
Ooh.
And Becky with an
Oh, nice uppercut.
And a kick to the midsection, and the veteran Becky Lynch takes over.
All right, maybe they can get this thing going.
These ladies.
Come on, Roxy. Oh, nice.
Roxanne Perez.
Just keep Natty out of the match.
Putting on an absolute
Yeah, keep her out of the match and we'll be good.
Mundo, what are you drinking? Because football says Mundo looks like he's sipping on lemonade and pineapple juice. Drink.
No, it's pineapple juice.
How is anybody going
Pineapple
to get
juice.
anybody to be pinned for 3
No
seconds?
lemonade.
I have no idea.
Lemonade.
And look at Roxanne fight back. The fiery prodigy.
Roxanne versus Becky.
So evenly fought.
Oh, not this
Natalya
shit.
now thinking,
Ah, boo. Boo this woman.
And now Natalya driving Becky
oh.
into Roxanne.
just did a super cheers.
Oh,
Sit out power bomb for the
Two.
win. Becky kicks out at 2.
full on her.
Just cheers Becky Lynch off of Roxanne. And a sit-down power bomb. And Natalya might win this thing.
And Natalya now with Roxanne.
She better not win this shit.
Up to the
Does,
top rope now.
does Natty give off
Natty.
strong woman?
Natalya.
Superplex from Natalya.
And Roxanne to another near fall.
No, not at all.
Mundo says no.
Competitive matchup.
Lamar says yes.
And now Natalya finally going
Jay
for it
says
back. Can she lock it in now though?
Sharpshooter.
This thing's over.
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Will Roxanne
Becky,
Perez
where are
turn to
you?
the Sharpshooter and allow Natalya to advance to Money in the Bank.
Dead center
No,
of that ring
yeah,
right
there
now,
you come.
folks.
Here you go. Here we go.
Brian, you know not to ask Mundo that.
Oh my gosh, he didn't even.
Natalya.
Natty didn't even hit the mat. Come on, that was so weak.
Nice clothesline though. By Becky Lynch.
Brian asks if you read Natty's new book.
Natalya catches Perez.
I didn't even know she had a book out. How would I read it? Oh, the title of the book is called How I Escaped
Back at the sharpshooter.
from Being Fired.
How you escaped the fire.
Double sharpshooter.
Also, you know the last 2
Ooh,
weekends,
bullshit.
she's been wrestling the female wrestling Olympics and won the whole thing.
Doesn't matter. Will not break the count. Becky able to get out. Natalya turns Roxanne back. Well, thought she turned it around. Natalya drives her back to the center of the ring.
Come on, Becky, do something.
Becky now.
Beck's. What? Oh, come on.
Lyra Valkyria.
Thank
you.
Oh no, it's Lady J.
So it's Roxanne is going to win this match.
Thank you, Lyra.
And Becky's going to do the same thing to Lyra.
Of course.
Ref can do nothing about it. No disqualifications in a triple threat match.
Becky somehow able to fight
Pop
off
rocks to
Lyra.
Becky.
Oh.
Pop rocks to Becky.
Turn her attention back to the match.
Pop rocks to Becky.
Natalya able to take Becky down. Lyra
What?
Valkyria.
She pulled
Okay,
this.
Larry said, come back here, Lynch.
Pop.
Meanwhile, Roxanne.
Oh my
There you
God.
go. Good night, Natty.
Oh,
I told you she was going to get it.
Jesus.
She didn't get all of
How you
it.
make Becky's move look terrible and then Roxy's move right behind it? Fucking Natty, man. Get her out of here.
Natty was too low for the move.
Fucking terrible. Good job, Roxy, by the way, but shit. how she make Becky's move look bad and then make Roxy's move look bad?
Ain't that something? Her first official night on Raw, and she wins.
As she should. She should win.
That's why she's that.
Brian, get rid of this chick. Take it back to your country, please, because that was horrible.
Are we possibly looking at the youngest ever Money in the Bank winner?
I would love that for her.
She's only 23.
I still got most likely Naomi probably winning it if she's going to be qualified in it. I know they're going to put her in the match.
There's no way that she can. No way. She got too much going on with Jade. It's the same situation with her, just like Lyra and Becky. That ain't happening.
Yeah, Jade would interfere some way, somehow for her not to make it.
I'll put both of them in a match.
Right.
Brian's laughing at me.
Logan, you got Gunther looming. I just want to let you know, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, all of that, you don't need to deal with that. I'll take care of that on Saturday, all right? I know you got Braun Breaker tonight. Handle your business. I want you to know if the numbers game, if they play that, I got your back, all right?
Thanks, Luce.
You good?
Good, man.
Come on, man, give me a little. There you go. All right, take care of business, buddy.
Jay don't trust him.
Right.
Jay ain't trusting him.
He never trusted him.
No, he never did. Oh, look.
Hey!
Welcome back.
Kairi, she's in the match. Hey, Enzo.
Come on.
Newly single Zoey.
She's solo. Kairi solo. There's no damage control anymore.
Right.
Damn.
But Kairi, she's been chilling. There's pictures of her chilling with Asuka and Io. They really
There's
look
no
good.
way.
Like when you look at
Rhea
this,
shouldn't win this.
when you look at it, Rhea's the most dominant out of the three.
Yeah, but she shouldn't win this. She shouldn't win it.
But I think, who do you think should win it, Kairi or Zoey?
I think that they might go for the shock value and give us Zoey.
Give us
why?
Zoey.
It wouldn't be a shock value. She was in the She was in the match last year.
They
No,
all
but I'm
that
saying
much.
after the fact that her entire team got fired except for her.
Well,
That's the last person you would think that Kairi would be the one to win.
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. The shock value would be for Zoey
to win.
I want Zoey to win. She's a good wrestler.
You need a couple of those because everything just seems so predictable.
Right.
So let's do what we did on NXT with Miles. You know what I mean? that was one of the most, that was not only out of the pocket, that was just like out of the whole building, that move there. I would have never expected that. That was probably like one of the most shocking things I've seen thus far this year.
And Jay was annoyingly correct, even though he said it at the last second. He said, "Is baby Randy Orton going to win this?" He said it. He said it in there. He did say
won.
that. And he turned around and won.
Football asked an interesting question. He says, question for 3 bells. McAfee often calls Michael Cole the GOAT. Do you agree?
Hell yeah.
If no, who?
We've had this conversation before.
Yes.
We all pretty much agreed on that.
Yeah.
All based off of longevity, though.
He's been on the show. He's been on the show more than half my life. So I gotta give it to him.
Can't front.
He don't call out.
Right.
He's there.
Like
that was crazy.
Yeah.
McAfee said what? He took 3 days off in like 20 something years.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But, I mean, I'll never forget when he first started with WWF. Dude used to get bullied like crazy by DX, bro.
Who got bullied more, Michael Cole or Coachman?
Michael Cole.
Oh
my God.
Coachman.
Poor
kid. Bro. DX, son, you cannot come back from getting a public wedgie. They gave this man a wedgie on live television, bro. They threw him into a shower while Shawn Michaels was butt ass naked in the shower. Threw him in the shower. And they just completely drenched him, bro. Like the stuff that, remember, we're talking about the Attitude Era. Like they was getting away with some wild shit. Michael Cole was just under a lot of abuse, bro. A lot of abuse. Yeah. And he even said that he was going to quit at one point, but he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just stick with it."
Now, you heard what Coach was recently saying though on some interview.
See, this is why Coach keeps saying the things that he says because of.
So I had to come in here and put a sense of OGness and.
Sorry.
What the hell is that?
Who was that?
That was my phone. I was trying to find the Jonathan Coachman thing. I think
that was crazy.
Yeah, I got it as my news.
What did he say now?
What hasn't he said? Let's see. Doom.
Well, basically,
hold on a second. How you gonna try to take my segment? You do sports. Like, goddamn. He said a lot of things. So I'm gonna say this one, and Jay, I don't know if you're gonna say the same thing. I feel like you're gonna say something different. But Coach in a rant, he said that the WWE Hall of Fame is fake and meaningless, and is a tick box PR exercise. And I quote, "People have asked me, Coach, would you accept the Hall of Fame nomination?" And he says, "First of all, there's not a brick or mortar Hall of Fame. It's just a made-up night on a Friday night. To me, they're just checking off boxes. We got to have a female. We got to have a tag team. We got to have this. And then when they didn't have enough star power, they created a Hall of Fame match now so we can get Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's why I would never accept an induction." He's also said other stuff, Jay, right?
Man, the other thing that he was saying was that he was doing a job for Vince with the XFL, and he was supposed to get paid a 6-figure check for coming there. And he said the check got bounced. And that when he was told, when he tried to go to the higher ups and tell them, they was like, it's not the same company. And Coach is like, wait a minute, but they got the same owner. And they were like, so, that check just randomly disappeared on him. So he was like, that's what made him go farther away from wanting to even work for the company again, because they took his money.
But Jay,
yeah.
Your man said not too long ago that he wouldn't mind coming back to WWE now that Vince is gone. Right. So I'm feeling like maybe he might have tried to reach out to the company and they were probably like, nah, we're good. So now all of a sudden now he's upset and in his feelings and talking mad shit. Because it was not that long ago when Bro said that he would come back willingly, as we were backstage with Alpha Academy and Adam Pearce.
Got thrown through a wall.
Oh no, not this match.
He's about to
Medical
fight
says you're clear,
Rusev.
Oh my your match
God.
one-on-one.
Oh, he's about
with Rusev.
Oh no.
Good luck.
This should be fun.
And look,
It's gonna need a lot more than luck.
Look, Chad Gable's here tonight.
It's gonna end your career just like you did to that clown Otis. Frankly, it's gonna be nice to see Alpha Academy put down for good.
Oh, look at his forehead. Why does his forehead look like that?
Big old forehead.
Like what?
Look at it, like it's creased or something, like something impacted.
I know the Creeds have their big tag team championship match next week. That's great, but what about me?
See, look at it.
What about Gable?
That's how tight the mask is on his head.
Matches for myself.
No, because of that ring thing that he puts here, and then you hit people.
It's not Chad Gable. Stop it.
What's going on, man?
Meanwhile,
I just want to talk to you a little bit. We got the triple threat tag championship match with your boys next week,
Nothing personal, but those championships are coming with my team next week.
Okay, maybe not, but the one thing that we can all agree upon is the fact that we don't want the Raiders to win. Nobody does, right?
Yeah, good talk. How about we take it anywhere but here? Thank you.
Yeah, but it's an office.
Midlife crisis in here anyway.
Yeah,
what the
man,
hell
we
does
out
that
here,
mean?
bro.
Thank God.
For the new day. I told you he was the best.
I like that.
I'll meet you at the bar, Adam.
Right, I'll be there too.
And a
Ring the
short goes over to
bell.
Grayson Waller
So-
tonight too, one-on-one with Sheamus.
We don't get any entrances this evening except for Sheamus. Cool.
So basically, it's one person per each match that we get an entrance.
Maybe.
Right. I mean, that seems to be the trend so far. We got Penta, and then for match 2, we got Becky.
Right, because that was a single camera shot of the night.
Right, but they showed the graphic of
Right.
the participants.
Football says Jim Ross, Joey Styles, Lance Russell.
He smacked Sheamus in the mouth right there.
I don't remember Lance
I don't know
Russell.
if he's thinking about running or thinking
Well,
about
Jim
taking
Ross
Sheamus,
obviously
but
is the
everybody has a
voice
plan.
of the Attitude
It's taking
Era.
punch in the mouth, and
It's
that's
not
what Sheamus-
disputed there.
that's what Sheamus does.
But you know, after that, I don't want to say he fizzled out, but he lost favor with Vince, lost his spot on Raw to Michael Cole, and then it just didn't work out after that. Joey Styles didn't last too long in WWE, and I don't really remember too much of him in ECW, like the original ECW. He was the only announcer because that shit used to come on at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I was a kid,
Right.
barely able to do it on Saturdays, but and I don't know who Lance Russell is.
I don't know. But Jim is definitely, he's a GOAT as well. You can have more than one
Of
GOAT.
course, yeah. Mount Rushmore, man. Jim Ross, Michael Cole, of course.
Yeah, Michael Cole, Jim Ross, Gorilla Monsoon. I'll even throw Bobby the Brain Heenan. I'd even throw Vince McMahon in there because he was good too.
Vince. Honestly, for me, my Mount Rushmore for, I guess, play-by-play announcers at the desk would be Michael Cole, JR, Vince, and what's this dude from WCW? The Tony Schiavone?
Went for another hip toss. Sheamus not allowing it to happen. Great block by the.
I think that's his name.
Tony Schiavone?
I think he's on AEW.
Jay is
now.
nodding while he sleeps.
I think he kind of
I'm up. I'm just shaking my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, what? Hell yeah, he was the voice of WCW. That would be my Mount Rushmore for me because of my age and when I was watching wrestling. For sure.
Jesse the Body Ventura wasn't bad.
He wasn't during my time.
He's in my GOAT.
He was cool.
But he's not a play-by-play. I said play-by-play for me, so play-by-play is the
Right,
the lead
these
people.
guys, yeah, the color commentators.
The color commentators is the King and,
But yeah,
and all of them.
which didn't want to be there, by the way. It's such a huge turnoff. Can't believe he said that. I wish he hadn't said that.
I'm pretty sure Macho Man didn't want to be there. He was like, I can still wrestle. Why am I sitting at a fucking desk? Talking about people the same age as me. Like, what?
But you know, not for nothing, I like his voice. People liked his voice, which was why it was cool that he did that also.
It sounds too similar to Hogan.
Football and Brian,
I think so.
who's on your Mount Rushmore for play-by-play announcers, and who's on your Mount Rushmore for color commentators? I didn't give mine yet, but how about y'all? Same thing for you guys. Who's on your Mount Rushmore for play-by-play announcers and your Mount Rushmore for color commentators?
Looks like Brian says Vince and Macho Man and Vince and Gorilla Monsoon. Oh, those
are
your
his team.
your teams.
We did that before too, right? Yeah. That's why I changed it up. I said, who's your Mount Rushmore for play-by-play announcers, and then who's your Mount Rushmore for color commentary?
You know, Gorilla and Bobby the Brain, they were fun. Because you have Bobby the Brain that just insulted and joked a lot, and then Gorilla would be like, oh.
So you're doing teams, Shane?
No. I was just saying. I was just saying that I like them too because he mentioned Gorilla and Vince.
Oh, you better cut it out. Yeah, they're the Gorilla, right?
Yeah, you go. Oh, will you stop?
Yeah. Oh, will you stop? This place is going bananas.
I'm telling you, back then, Luan, it was really about personality.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't have that personality, because again, the fighting was But then again, it was mostly jobbers, so they didn't put their all into, a regular live show. That came with the main event and, the WrestleManias, the pay-per-views.
Football says Lance Russell was the host and commentator for Memphis Championship Wrestling when Jerry Lawler ruled the South. I wasn't born yet. I was not alive. So I don't know nothing about that. Shane, I think somebody's challenging you.
Yeah, Football Mundo is a very late 80s baby. He claims to be a 90s.
One. I'm the youngest one here.
He was born in the late 80s. So
yeah, I was born in the last 2 weeks. Was it even the last 2 weeks? The last week and a half?
Yeah. Try to say, no, I'm a 90s baby. Like, no, you're an 89 baby. He's 80s baby. 11:59 is still New Year's Eve.
Bruh, chill.
All right,
90s baby. Okay.
It's okay. I'm always the youngest one, no matter where I go. It's okay. I'm used to it. It's my life.
And I'm the oldest.
Mm-hmm. And we're right next to each other. Hey, check us out.
Yeah.
Hey, Capricorn.
Hey,
Jay.
Hey, young
who's on your Mount Rushmore, Jay, for color commentator and play-by-play?
Well, if we're going play-by-play, Michael Cole's definitely right there at 1. JR 2. I'm gonna have to go Lawler 3.
Because
he's color.
Waller sucks chant, and now Austin Theory's names get changed.
Wait, that's the same thing.
Play-by-play is the main person. That's the Vinces. That's the JRs, the Michael Coles, the Gorilla Monsoons, Tony Schiavone's. Those are the main guys.
I will have to have Bobby the Brain.
He's another color.
Oh God. I'm gonna go Corey Graves. Corey Graves was a lead guy at one time.
I was gonna say he was a play-by-play for like 2 months, 2 days or something like that. I don't blame you though. Hey, look, it's your list. I don't blame you though. He's good at what he does. No lie.
I was one who was pushing for him to be like,
me too,
to stay where he was at, be in the position that he was in, because to me it always felt like he felt like he was Michael Cole's left hand at one point. It felt like he was being groomed to be the next him. But it seems like he wants to be home with wifey and everything.
So you know what?
Closer to home.
Let's save it for. You want to save this for the end of the show, Shane?
Sure.
Give you guys some time because I still got to give my color commentator.
We could do that as we continue match number 3. Everybody, Sheamus versus Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller.
Talk about a tag team that's not doing anything anymore.
Right.
Oh my God, that was so soft. It was so soft.
A distraction on purpose or not, but whatever it was, it cost Waller, who ran into a knee by Sheamus, and he may have a broken jaw. And Sheamus.
Yeah, Brian, you gotta love all of them because they bring their original touch.
Through it all.
Which makes us love them.
The deeper the match goes, the longer it goes. Sheamus just continues to build momentum.
Okay, so Brian says his Mount Rushmore for color commentators are Corey Graves, Pat McAfee, Macho Man, and Jesse the Body Ventura. That is wow. That is a very interesting list that I can't really disagree with too much. But I got to put the King in there somewhere, though. Do you take out Corey? Do you take out Pat? But like Pat and Corey are like some of the best color commentators that Michael Cole worked with. Especially McAfee. He rejuvenated Michael Cole.
And I believe that's the Terminator style when he puts both fingers in.
That is very nice. I like that.
From Sheamus to Grayson Waller. Waller still fighting back. Oh, wow. Sheamus Knocked out for the
Interesting Michael Jackson twist just now.
Grayson Waller.
Michael Jackson spin.
The Celtic Warrior. This is Sheamus's.
And you know, I still don't see it, fellas. This is the guy here that you say you can see joining the new Paul Heyman faction.
Ooh.
This guy here, Grayson Waller, over Theory. Remember, we had that discussion because I mentioned that a lot of people online were saying that they see Theory as that guy, aka the guy that would be like the RKO, the Randy Orton of the faction. And you guys was talking about Waller. One of you guys.
I probably wasn't on the show because I don't remember that.
I was saying that, Waller has a better chance than Theory because of the fact is you don't want to put Theory for the second time in a faction with Seth. Because they've been together before already.
Okay.
When Seth was the Messiah, he had him and Buddy Matthews.
Okay.
Well, the argument with Theory did not allow Waller to get out of harm's way, and now Sheamus is going to.
Oh my God, this match. Theory looks so different.
Theory, because his hair's not spiked up, and he's trying not to laugh.
He's
laughing. It's too late.
And he looks a bit tannish.
Because he's like, finally, you're getting your ass beat and not me.
Oh, snap.
Brian says, Jay said it. I agree with you, Shane, but Logan Paul works too as a fourth.
Covered.
1, 2, 3. Sacro bleu.
I mean,
they laughing at him.
Again, that it's the ego, Brian. I don't see that ego compromising, especially with the fact that Logan is in a position as a singles competitor. So why would he need to be part of the faction? He could get the title on his own if he wants. I mean, I don't know.
Nah, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be in a group where everybody's chasing the same thing. Doesn't make sense. All it's gonna do is just cause a lot of rifts between everybody.
Right. I mean, I don't know, Mundo. Call me Ethel, but I'm thinking if you're gonna join, if you're a singles competitor and you join a faction, you're joining because you feel that you may get more if you join them than being by yourself. I mean, it's obvious that you want or expect something, because what's the point of joining it, right?
Yeah, you're joining just to get more TV time. You're on air, like just to be seen in general.
Right.
And then when you associate yourself with something like that, everybody is, expectations. Right now, Braun Breaker, even though he didn't even need it, honestly, but now we've seen him every week. He's looking extra dominant all of a sudden now. He's the enforcer, obviously, of this group. And it's like, wow. So why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? So why wouldn't you want to be some type of something for the group like that? And you know that it's just the beginning. And with a leader like Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman, definitely want to align yourself with that.
Oh, God. Oh,
Tyrese Halliburton.
Do not turn that up. Leave it off, please.
I can leave it off? Okay.
Yep. We don't want to hear that. Man.
No, because I like this conversation we're having now. This is an interesting conversation because, yeah, that's an awesome point that you're making now. Because Breaker, but then again, Breaker seems like the type of person that would keep an open mind. He would be the type of person that says, "Oh, this is Paul Heyman. Let me listen to him. This is Seth Rollins. I can open and listen to him." But there's somebody like Waller and someone like Logan Paul. I don't see them having an open mind like that.
I can see Paul Heyman going to a person like Theory and be like, okay, look, you've been great or whatever like that, but you plateaued. And I know that you have a lot more within you. I can see the star power within you. You just need a little guidance. You need to be taken in by someone or a group like us to just make it just I don't even know how to say it. Like, he could be their Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? He could be their Randy Orton, whereas Braun Breaker is their Batista, their Animal. He can be that legend killer because he's cocky. He can be all of that. I don't know if they're going to go with that, but I can see that. That to me works better than a Theory. Theory, he's just an asshole. I mean, at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, the point is.
Wait, you're saying? Wait, who's the a-hole?
Not Theory. I'm sorry, Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller. Okay.
Yeah, my bad. But at the end of the day, the whole point of a group is what can we get out of everybody in the long run when the group is over? What level will they be at when the day comes that this breaks up? You know, evolution. Excuse me. Look what happened. We got world champions, future Hall of Famers out of that, from that group. I can see that happening if they did integrate somebody like Theory into their group, because I mean, the sky's the limit. I really think he has a lot of talent, and I don't know if he's still being punished to this day by Triple H and creative because of the push that Vince was trying to give him at one point. Because if y'all remember, as soon as Vince was gone, Theory he was like on a continued like crash. He went from U.S. champion, Money in the Bank holder to just and winning WrestleMania against John Cena to just whatever the hell we're watching now. Even though they did win the tag titles, but I mean, shit. Like, I don't know.
He won them, and then that was it.
Like, see, you know what's the crazy thing? Like, if they went,
right back.
If they totally went left, to left field with this, and like how we seen Baby Randy win his match, I wouldn't be too surprised if you get like a Ridge Holland or a Noam Dar sneaking into this group on a low.
Turn your camera. Thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised at either one of those two guys either. Because then like when Randy was really getting into that group, he was like in what, year 2? About year 2. Year 3 imping on the main roster. So, like look at Ridge. Ridge is another big guy. He's not as tall, but he's got the strength, and he's just being blocked by, certain things, I guess, like what he got going on in NXT. And then Noam Dar just came back, and he doesn't really have anything to do. Super dark horse to join our stable because he's so technical in the ring. And mostly every group also has one technical guy that's in there that could do crazy submission moves, can easily sneak in, sneak out. I could definitely see something like that happening if they go to left field with it. If they don't choose, if they don't decide to choose anybody from SmackDown or Raw, I could see someone from NXT.
Cool. I know Gunther's up here, but we got to take a commercial break. And we got to take a commercial break. This is Lawan. I am _L, Tri-State Mania. He's over there. Mundo, CEO, he's under the table. And Jay is right there. We'll be right back. Shane O'Mac. Right after this, we're going to take this quick commercial break with Seth Rollins. Oh, no. What is Seth Rollins going to say to Gunther?
It's been a while.
I'm just about to press on mute on my TV.
I just wanted to come here and let you know that the work you did with my World Heavyweight Championship.
That chain is tough.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good stuff. You're a pretty good champ.
It's an interesting conclusion. I heard about the long-term plan. But for a visionary, Seth, you're pretty short-sighted. Because you're definitely not the long game around here. I am the future around
All right. I'll cut the crap. I came here out of professional courtesy for someone I thought I had respect for. So I'll give it to you straight. If you happen to find that World Heavyweight Championship around your waist again, you will be treated no different than anybody else. You will make yourself a target.
You know what, Seth? Please. I cannot wait. In fact, I am eagerly awaiting it.
That's gonna be a good one.
That's
Good
how you
taste,
do
kid.
it. That's how you do it. He ain't scared.
This slowly changing Gunther on us. Slowly. Two bad guys approach the bad guy. Someone's turning good.
It has to be. Anyway, we're about to go into match number 4, the women's Money in the Bank tournament match thingy. So while they come in, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back in 3, the Three Bells podcast. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Here we go. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown featuring WWE PLEs, news and more. Tune in live on YouTube and follow our socials. Now follow me. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Good, everybody. It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself, aka the CEO. I got my shirt, the Three Bells Podcast shirt. You got yours?
Hey everyone, what's good? This your girl Sylvie, letting you know I got my Three Bells Podcast t-shirt. Did you get yours? Let's go!
Yeah, good evening everybody. It's your boy Main Event Triple J. Look what I'm wearing. Three Bells Podcast merch. What do y'all think? Patch on the side. Looking quite crispy. We sure every wrestling fan will love something like this. Yeet.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy IML from Tri-State Mania, and your Tri-State Mania champion. Just want to say, he finally got his Three Bells Podcast shirt. It doesn't feel tight. It's comfortable. Anybody could wear it. They got them in different colors, too, coming soon, y'all. So, get your Three Bells Podcast shirt. You can wear your Three Bells Podcast while brushing your teeth. You can listen to your Three Bells Podcast, listening to music. Tripping. Get your Three Bells Podcast shirt. I got mine. Better get yours. It's available right now. Hit us up.
You're looking at the real deal now. Gonna kick this sorry ass out on the street. What you got? You used to think you owned the street. We're back to back.
This is former WWE superstar and quite arguably the greatest European champ of all time, D'Lo Brown here. And let me give a quick shout out to the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, Shane, O'Mac, Sylvie, and Lejeune from Tri-State Mania. Listen, they host YouTube parties, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever you want. Make sure you give them a look, a listen, and a follow. Now, if I were to give these fine individuals some advice, the one thing I would say to you is always be authentic with your viewers. Never talk down to them, and give them and show them respect that you want them to give you. And if you follow those rules, you'll be the most successful podcast out there. Now, with that being said, until next time, you better recognize.
What you gonna do?
Welcome back, everybody, to the Three Bells Podcast. Tri-State Mania Lawan, your Uncle Shane O'Mac, and CEO Mundo, he's still under the table, and our sports guy, Triple J, still under the table. But we're still here. This is our second half of our Monday Night Raw on Netflix, as we are about to see match number 4, which is a women's quality match for a chance at the Money in the Bank contract. So, yeah. And we are live in Greenville, South Carolina, Lawan.
I see.
Mm-hmm. And football says, from our conversation about the stables and factions, he says if you join a stable, it comes with backup, which helps you win matches for you, and you gain wisdom from the vet of the manager. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. And I'm not saying that I'm against factions football. I'm just saying that there are certain people that I don't see joining factions because they're known for having like such high egos and cocky attitudes. And it's like that doesn't go far when you have to team up or be with a faction. There has to be some sort of compromise so that you can mesh up with them. And certain superstars, including Grayson Waller and Logan Paul, I just don't see them compromising in order to be with the faction, if that makes sense, Luan.
Makes perfectly sense. I can understand how you feel. It has to make sense to put a faction together. It can't be something that's just thrown to put together. It has to make sense, and it has to be real good. Take example, the guys from the Shield. They're good as a fraction and all good individually. Evolution, another group that was already good when you had Triple H, Ric Flair, but when you brought Batista and Randy Orton in, I'm echoing. Individually, these guys became great superstars, so it has to make sense when you're pairing them together.
So were they great? Were they already good superstars before joining that faction, or did that faction make them even?
Well, for Randy Orton and Batista, it made them better.
Okay.
For the Shield, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose, it made them better. It got them more exposure. Look at them now.
Okay, that's what's up.
Jay is.
German suplex by Rhea.
I'm gonna go back under the table real quick. Give me like 30 seconds.
Where you at, Jay? Here we go. 1 sec.
Come out and see if we can win this thing quick. Zoey has been in 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches in her career. Kairi, Sane, Rhea,
and you should pop up
qualify for their first.
Now.
We talked earlier about Pat. 100% of the time in the women's division, when they capture the
oh no wonder why it's long.
Stratton, the latest example of that earlier this year. Big shovel tackle. When you become world champion, you're legitimized forever.
There you go.
Which is why Rhea Ripley is so beloved by everybody. Nice
I'm back.
Lord says you and I for now. Mundo's not back, and L just stepped away.
Right.
Rhea is so focused.
Man, this sounds like this is louder than me.
Get back into the world title hunt.
No, you go.
Okay.
Saw her staring down her tag partner last week, the world champion.
This is so unusual, this man.
It's hard to put an odds-on favorite, but Rhea Ripley is favored in every match that she is in.
Come on, Zoey, start.
Zoey.
Imagine they have all little. Imagine they have an all little lady Money in the Bank for the ladies.
All little ladies.
All little ladies.
All the little ladies.
No, it's messed up.
Tag champ. Zoey went for that missile drop kick. And
like Kairi, Roxanne, Alexa, all the little ladies.
Came off that top rope. Zoey's hurt. The official
Football,
now,
I would agree with you. However, there is a guy
is checking on Zoe
that would agree with you even more. So much more that it's that they're going out. Somebody's hurt already.
Zoe might have tore her ACL.
And Zoe hit hard, and now the official Sean Bennett is going to back off. The doctor.
Man.
Here we go.
This is a tragic situation.
Your first night back?
In the past.
That That's crazy. No.
Wow.
It must be big then because they went straight to commercial.
They sure
She
did.
She must have tore the ACL.
Wow.
Damn.
And they're going on a long commercial. This is a 2.5 minute commercial they're going into, folks.
And they just started. And they just started the match.
I like Zoey Stark.
They just started the match, and this is her first. This is her first singles because she's no longer with the faction. The faction has broken up. So this is her as a solo artist, and now she's hurt.
Wow. So people are already saying that on X, they're saying her knee is cooked. One person said that her knee just explode? Oh God.
They actually saw it because I was looking away. I was reading what football had said.
It was a bad landing on that knee.
Damn, Zoey.
And it was non-contact, like most ACL injuries.
So it was the way she landed. It was just a bad landing.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, she was like on the top rope or something and jumped and landed hard.
Yep, right on Kairi Sane knee too. Same thing.
Oh God. Damn, Zoey.
Oh well.
I'll see you next year.
Yeah. Shout out to Zoey. Prayers for Zoey.
Have a good summer. Have a good Christmas. Have a good everything.
Shit, let's hope they don't release her.
Oh, Shane, I'm gonna send you a picture. Oh my God.
Oh, there's a picture. Oh, jeez.
L. It looks like the poor George injury. The way the knee went.
You put it in the chat.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post it in the chat. Yeah.
Post it in the chat. Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, so we're just like besides ourselves, I guess, right now after what we just witnessed, because this is not an everyday occurrence where you literally see somebody hurt
look at
themselves.
the leg. You see how back the leg went?
Oh my goodness. Should I show this? Should I share this?
If you want, bro. I don't think nobody's seen this.
Oh, turn it up too.
Well, no, it's a picture, so I'm gonna I'll post it up here now.
Michael Cole's probably saying it.
So this is a picture, everybody. You see how her leg, like on the ring, see how it's twisted like that? It shouldn't be twisted like that. Oh my goodness.
Oh damn, that's no good.
Wow, that's not good.
Oh damn, but when she was on NXT, I think when she was on NXT, she had a similar knee injury. She did have a knee brace on too. Damn.
You know, when I see stuff like that, I'd be scared to walk. I'd be scared to get up and walk because it's like you're a superstar. You're supposed to, I don't know.
It hurts the knees right now just thinking about it.
Meanwhile, this match is still going on, everybody. We're back in.
The fact that it's one-on-one definitely favors Rhea as Kairi Sane returns to action for the first time in nearly 6 months. Especially if you don't have time to prepare specifically.
And then there were two.
Now Kairi Sane is back.
The show must go on. Hey,
imagine she was the one that they picked to win the match, and now they got to go pick somebody else.
What were you saying about Rhea?
No, it probably would have been Kairi.
Kairi now top rope. The high flyer.
Because she's back too.
We're going to count it out. Both women slugging
Does
away here.
Kairi win Money in the Bank and cashes in on her friend?
Damn. Cover to advance. Kairi somehow gets her shoulder up.
Whoa.
What a physical match.
Brother is in the house. What's going on, brother? How are you, man? Yeah, he said, oh, hot damn. He said that leg got twisted.
Hell yeah, brother. That was wild.
Totally twisted.
You climb the ladder, you grab the contract. It's inside
David,
a briefcase. That contract gives you the opportunity to cash in.
David says
And a
Kairi
world
Sane is
championship
hot.
opportunity anytime you want.
Did you see that picture, David, of her
That is what it's at
with
stake. We talked
Asuka
about it
and
earlier.
Io Sky as they got together and they was hanging out? All three of them look awesome.
In an instant. Rhea Ripley's been there, done that a
All
lot. She's
three.
looking to get
If I had to
back.
pick one out of the three, I couldn't. I would have to take all three or none.
Oh, nice elbow.
Spinning elbow by Kairi Sane.
But
I don't
Jay,
see Kairi Sane winning this match, especially a one-on-one with Rhea. It has to be a roll-up.
but I wouldn't mind seeing like Kairi versus Io.
I would love to too, but she has to win by a roll-up.
Can you imagine that match?
That could be a crazy build.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it would make sense though, because her friend defeated her.
Io Sky as well. And now Kairi Sane.
Do your jump, do your thing, girl.
Oh,
she hit her with the elbow. She missed the elbow.
Or boot, shall I say.
What a
to
counter.
Kairi Sane coming from the top
I'd love to
rope.
see them together and to see where Asuka stands. Like who would Asuka,
From Rhea Ripley.
which corner Asuka would be in?
That helped be the ref.
Is at
That would
stake.
be.
Changes everything for you. One-on-one.
Men's qualifiers begin next week here on Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley delivers a
solid
right
check.
to Kairi Sane.
That ain't hurt her. That ain't hurt her. Look at you, like hit me again.
Again, both these women trying to qualify for their first ever
Kairi's
Money in the
crazy.
Bank contract ladder match.
Oh.
Big shots
Oh.
here.
Cheeky. Very cheeky.
Jeez.
That's why they're not gonna give us that view again.
Did you expect this from Kairi Sane?
Yeah,
Putting
nope.
up the fight against Ripley.
Yeah, they made sure to zoom in.
Advance, what an opportunity this would be.
It's really messed up, man. I feel real bad for Zoey Stark, man. That's really in my head.
Stop
Yeah.
the spinning
Yeah.
elbow. He
It's
tried to hit
over.
twice, no.
It's over.
Of course. I knew she was gonna win.
Rhea Ripley is going to LA.
Ah, there goes my dream. Yeah. Damn.
Rhea Ripley now joins Roxanne
It's closer and
Perez and
closer.
Alexa Bliss, filling 3 of the 6 spots for Money in the Bank. What a match for Rhea.
Once it became a one-on-one
So we have
match,
Rhea,
we thought
Alexa Bliss,
in
and
favor of Rhea
Roxanne,
Ripley. Kairi
and still
Sane
have 3
certainly
more
put up
slots to
a
fill
massive fight
for
in
the
her
women's.
comeback. Since December, Rhea
And that's
Ripley
on
stands tall and is in Money in the
Saturday,
Bank,
June
which I assume
7th.
she thought is how this match was going to end anyway.
And again, more men's and women's qualifying matchups Friday night on SmackDown. Men's and women's
We'll
next
definitely
week,
be
of
there
course,
for that.
on Monday Night Raw.
Hey Jay, speaking of be there, how about let's go to
Alright.
sports and get some updates?
Cool. Dun, 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 dun. And back to some baseball action where we got the Mets game has gone final and they've lost 3-1 to the Boston Red Sox. The Brewers and Orioles are tied 4-4, top 8. In the middle of the 9th inning, we got the Mariners up 5-0 on the White Sox. Top 5, we got the Rockies up 2-0 on Philly. Underway, we just got the Giants and the Royals. Still in the rain delay, we got the Twins and the Guardians. We got the Cardinals up 5-0 against the Tigers in a rain delay in the 7th inning. And some games that went final, we got the Reds over the Pirates 7-1. Marlins over the Cubs 8-7. Astros over Tampa 4-3. And like I said, we still got 2 games coming up at 10 o'clock, which are the Angels and Athletics and the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. Also, from the world of the ladies in the WNBA, we got 1 game tonight, and we got the Seattle Storm up 72-63 against the Dallas Wings. Ooh la la! There's no hockey tonight. Sorry, Brian, on them Florida Panthers beating your Toronto Maple Leafs the other night. Ooh, they killed them. They killed them.
Rhea wasn't supposed to win that match.
Wow. I'm looking at the video. Wow.
Yeah, that was nasty.
She's gonna be out for a minute. It's so depressing. It's so messed up.
And watching LFG enough, Kairi wasn't in the right spot.
Is that what that was?
She missed her spot. No, I mean, come on, Shane. We've given Zoey flower after flower for the best missile drop kick in the entire company. She never misses that. Never misses that. And I was like, oh my gosh. You heard her screaming. She was screaming. Even though they took the camera off of the ring and off of her, you can hear her screaming.
Oh, of course. When you look at it, see how
that's a MCL, ACL.
That's everything.
That's
everything, bro.
Meniscus. That is a completely blown out knee.
Well,
probably have the same thing that happened to Triple H. She's probably gonna. That's gonna.
Oh, Triple H had a quad and
that looks like a Paul George injury.
This was a knee, straight up knee. Yeah, everything in the knee, everything that holds the knee together had to give out.
Kneecap, MCL, LCL, PCL, pretty much everything.
Yeah, that looked really, really bad, and she was screaming.
So, Mundo, what you're saying is basically Kairi should have been ahead more so that she would land the kick, but instead, Kairi was far back. Therefore, having Zoey being forced to change her mind mid-air and land everything awkwardly on her right leg, and that's how it bended because she didn't come from up to down; she came from diagonal. So when she landed on her leg, it bended.
She probably seen when she jumped off the rope that Kairi wasn't in the right spot because she was still tending towards Rhea, who was outside the ring.
Right.
And was like, I'm not gonna make this.
I'm not gonna make this. So instead of not landing on her back,
It was nothing that basically was nothing she could do. Because she probably was trying to land on her feet. But it's just, you can't do it. Not at that perfect angle that she gets when she makes that.
Because she has her right leg extended out and her left leg is bended.
Right. It's just terrible, tragic. Like Michael Cole said, that was a tragic accident right there. That's terrible. And like you said, LaJuan, I hope she doesn't have the Nia Jax treatment where you get cut while you're injured.
Right, because she deserves so much more. She's never really got a opportunity to show her work or her work. You know, her worth or work, man. Like, for a little bit during the Trish Stratus thing, and then after that, they paired her with Pure Fusion Collective with Shayna, and then they didn't really do much. They wasn't really on TV as much.
And LaJuan, we agreed that we wanted and we felt that she would be the winner of that match. And I believe that match, the ending of that match got called differently because, first off, you can't have Rhea Ripley get pinned by Kairi Sane.
I said that.
You won't believe it, especially if it's a one-on-one. If it was a triple threat, maybe something can happen within that match, then maybe. But I still think that Kairi was supposed to take the pin from Zoey.
I was saying that, but when you wasn't here, I said that Rhea's not going to lose this match, especially not in a pin. If she does get pinned, it'll probably be in a roll-up, but it will still be shocking, though. We don't see that.
Right. So I'm so sad because, like I said earlier, that would have been the shocking win, but you would want it for Zoey to win, and I feel like they were going that way, which is why I think they needed to take a commercial break because they also had to figure out how we're going to do this.
Yeah, they totally did that. They showed a shot of the briefcase, and then it seemed like they said, go to commercial, and we went to like a 2.5 minute.
Because they had to carry her out while she was hollering.
But they could have done. They could have done that with they could have done that any other way. But I think that they had to figure out how to finish the match now because of the fact that she can't do it. As we're back with the Judgment Day.
love it.
I know you guys are gonna so win.
Yeah,
plus, I can't wait for Liv to come back from
Hey, I love it. I love it.
Dude, look at Dominic's face.
What is she doing here?
Oh,
Listen, guys, play nice.
Hey.
We've been chatting the last couple of weeks, and I'd just like to take a moment to formally introduce Roxanne Perez to the Judgment Day.
Really?
Wow.
Trying to replace Liv.
Because, you know, I've been thinking about what Dom said a couple of weeks ago about how we might need some more numbers around here.
I think we should talk to Liv.
Well, he's doing a Dom.
Is going to appreciate this. You have me, JD, and Carlito all covering your back. But Raquel and Liv have no one.
Oh, look, Carlito's stupid.
Especially with all the Judgment Days.
No. Listen.
He loves her.
He's not a member of the Judgment Day. But, you know, sometimes we need a little help around here.
Finn
In
is
that
low-key
case,
making his own stable.
We have Roxanne.
Look, I'm just still trying to find my place here on Raw, and I really admire what you guys have done. And I got you guys presents.
Chicken nuggets.
Oh my god. Tendies.
Chicken
The tendies.
tenders.
Chicken tenders.
Oh, tendies.
Ah, chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Morgan is not gonna like that.
Told you. She's been studying. She knows.
Oh, player.
She probably got
Morgan
video
is
of
not
an
gonna like
apple.
that.
I knew it was an apple. Oh, Raquel.
We've been introduced. You've given us your presents. You can go now.
I got another. He pulled another apple out.
Yo, Raquel,
Liv
man.
will hear about this.
Smack them nuggets out his hand, Raquel.
I mean,
You better not smack those.
Finn is the OG, right? So why are they questioning him? He's the OG.
He's low-key making a new faction.
All right. So speaking of that, thank you, Jay, for saying that. Shane, can I go to my little corner? There is speculation right now that WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H may orchestrate a major shakeup by removing Tonga Loa from the bloodline to join a new faction led by Finn Bálor. Following Monday's Raw, Balor's frustration with the Judgment Day's direction, particularly tensions with Dominic Mysterio, hints at him forming a new group. Poor blah, blah, blah. I see Loa, absent from recent SmackDown episodes, could be a prime candidate due to his Bullet Club history with Bálor in New Japan Pro Wrestling. With Tama Tonga sidelined by injury, Loa's shift could spark a fresh storyline, potentially alongside Roxanne Perez, who we just saw, or AJ Styles. Fans on X are buzzing about a Bullet Club revival, while unconfirmed Triple H's history of bold roster moves suggests the faction could redefine WWE's faction landscape with Balor's new alliance targeting the Judgment Day at SummerSlam. And we just saw Roxanne, so
That's the one to go, yeah.
No. Tonga.
The other one.
That's the other one.
Oh no.
That's One-Eyed Joe.
The
One-Eyed
older
Joe.
guy.
Terrible.
Yeah, One-Eyed Joe.
The guy who hits people in the nuts.
Terrible.
He's the guy that supposed to hit people in the nuts, but hit people in the face.
The guy that pulled the referee out the ring the wrong time.
No, the guy that never pulled the referee out, but the referee fell out on his own. Oh, look at this.
Button.
Look at main event Jay in somebody's random child.
That's his thing now. He did that last week. He just grabbed a child that was closest to him.
I would have been like, oh, really? I'll see you in court.
Exactly.
Oh, that's messed up.
Why y'all hand on my child's tush like that?
I watch enough Law and Order SVU. I'll see you in court.
Oh, that's messed up.
Who asked you to do that? I didn't ask you to grab my child.
Right.
Hey.
Well, they're having a yeet party, so
I have more news.
This is going to take a while, so Mundo, you
All right. So apparently, Dominic was on Intoxicatos podcast, And Dominic Mysterio said, people think I just walked into WWE overnight, but I trained for almost 3 years. I lived in Tampa and trained with Jay Lethal. Anybody remember Jay Lethal?
Yes.
Yes. And then moved to Canada to train with Lance Storm. Anybody remember Lance Storm?
Lance Storm.
My first match was in 2020, but I had been training since 2017. Wow. Everyone was saying like I was not going to be able to do it or like I was never going to be able to fill Ray's shoes or I would never get out of his shadow. But it's like I did it in less than 5 years. I don't disagree with him. I'm first off, I'm not surprised at the fact that he, worked with these folks. I expect nothing less from someone who's a legacy, technically. You feel me? But I can see where people are probably haters as well of his. What about you guys?
He's trained with two of the probably greats. I think I mean they don't get acknowledged as that all the time or at all. But Lance Storm, that guy was awesome back in his prime, man. Some of the moves he did and his super kick was just as good as Shawn Michaels.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but he was called Glacier in WCW, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And Jay
he was
Lethal,
awesome.
He was awesome in the ring too. An awesome promo guy too. If y'all go watch some of Jay Lethal stuff, the thing he did with Ric Flair, that's like one of the most hilarious promos ever.
That's like the top promo.
One of my favorites.
And that was on the fly too.
And he's good in the ring. He's good in the ring too. Very good technical wrestler. If you want to call him that. But Lance Storm, I'm not surprised. He's a legend, especially in Canada. They love him out there.
Of course. And think about it. That's probably one of his dad's closest friends from WCW days. He probably couldn't wait to train this dude. He was like, hell yeah, Dominic, come down here. Or come up here.
What's up?
Is this the main event?
Yes, it is.
Match number 5. This is the main event already? Wow.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
The
main
event.
10 o'clock hour here on the Three Bells Podcast. It's the boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. A.K.A. himself. I'm here with my guys, Triple J. Pointed the right way. LeBron. And we have our host right there, Shane O'Mac. And you. We have our main event match here. The Badass Braun Breaker versus the World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso. The main event.
Why?
Finally. It's finally the main event.
Why? And this is a non-title match. Why?
He's doing Seth's bidding.
Braun Breaker should change his theme and come out to Debo.
Hey guys, don't forget, I asked the question that I want an answer to tonight. What's your Mount Rushmore of play-by-play announcers?
I got mine already.
And color commentary.
Oh, you want 2 separate? Oh,
I got mine already.
Not teams. We did teams already, separately.
Okay.
I gave you my Mount Rushmore for play-by-plays already. That was
I got mine already.
Vince,
play-by-play and color comp.
Cole, JR, and Tony Schiavone.
Five matches tonight. Right?
Wow, that's rare for Raw. 5. Ooh.
Right? 5.
And he did that in PLEs as well. 5 or 6 most.
Well, we only have 4 for Saturday night.
Remember what our the TKO CFO said? It's about quality and not quantity.
Oh, just to let you know, also
less
guys,
is more.
These two guys right here, they travel together and they also train together. If you go look at Jey Uso's page with Braun Breaker, these guys are in the gym all the time working out.
I don't blame him. If I was in the gym and I needed a partner, it would totally be a Braun Breaker. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm assuming they just work out on their arms and shoulders.
And they travel together as well.
Not stomach. That's real commercial break. We'll be right back.
Not at all. By the way, I forgot to say to everybody out there that's watching, including the people on the chat, if you like our show and you like us, because you know you do us that favor and press that like button for the algorithm. And for that one person that hasn't done so yet, press that subscribe button so that you can catch up on our lives, including the one on tomorrow for our NXT episode hosted by that guy that just ran underneath the table, Mundo, aka CEO. You know who else is going to be there? Tri-State Mayor Lawan's going to be there. Sports guy Triple J is going to be there. And your Uncle Shane O'Mac is going to be over there too. Hey! All of this and more tomorrow for NXT. Yeah, the Three Bells Podcast table. Thank you so much, everybody. Lawan.
Yes, sir.
Do we have another story from the... Is it called the Lawan Corner? Tri-State,
the Lawan Corner,
Tri-State
like
table.
So
refrigerator sessions with L.
Hey.
That's trash. I don't find that cool at all. But anyway, we're gonna go switch to a different company real quick. So I don't know if anybody heard, but the final 30 minutes of AEW Collision was cut off TNT, and you know what played right after the 30 minutes? When I cut it off? They played the Wayne Johnson's movie on Black Adam.
The shade. That is shady.
AEW posted on Twitter saying due to the technical difficulties, AEW Collision Beach Break East Coast airing was cut short. West Coast airing will be unaffected, which was effective by the way. So whatever was happening on the East Coast was happening at the West Coast. We apologize for the inconvenience. We appreciate you hanging with us. We are committed to providing you with the best wrestling on this planet. Tony Khan will also put on Twitter and say that TNA Drama ad available for almost all devices has the West Coast feed, basically letting everybody know they can watch it on HBO Max. I don't know if it was still if it's on HBO Max, but the last time I checked this morning, it wasn't on HBO Max. So, do you think that it cutting 30 minutes late got something to do with TNT? Or The Rock, maybe WWE saying, pull that shit and put my movie on?
That wasn't a WWE.
That's crazy. Like, you know, you're watching a whole
Right.
different wrestling program and something crazy happens, and then the person that you competing with, movie comes on. It's like, what? Huh?
I mean, Black Adam was a good movie, though. I mean,
What?
hey.
No, you don't cut a live event for a movie.
Not against a competitor.
But if their truck is having transmission issues, oh, what a clothesline!
It seems like AEW is the only people that got issues like that. Because I guarantee WWE, this happened to WWE. Oh no, I don't think
Of
this
course
has
not.
ever happened to WWE. Where
I mean, look how many years they've been in
business.
business, though. They shouldn't
Right.
have those issues. And they should have backups on backups on backups.
And he said, "Listen, man,
Think about it.
you don't get your shit together and some more views, man.
LeBron, think about
Ain't
it.
gonna be here too long."
Think about it, LeBron. They have so much confidence in what they do. They are producing 2 shows back to back, PLEs, with one production truck. That's how much confidence they have in what they do.
State of the art.
Right.
Production truck. State of the art. Not a truck where you have to crank up to get the power.
That's horrible.
It is terrible.
30 minutes cut
Whole
short.
30 minutes. And that's their main
I mean,
event. That's main event.
ooh.
That's the peak. That's peak viewership that you just missed out on.
I mean, Collision isn't their top show. That's like
It's
their
horrible,
NXT.
yeah.
I don't know. They had 3 shows at one point. I don't know what the other one is, but
They
But
cut
that might-
They cut Fridays off.
they cut it off. All right, so yeah, Collision
Yeah.
looked like their NXT because they had a show that came on Fridays right after SmackDown, but I guess
Right.
Jay said that cut off. So I don't know. Collision was the one that they were trying to let CM Punk run before he dipped or got fired or whatever.
From what I hear, it's hot garbage.
Oh,
Like
unless
Hot Garden.
unless all you care about is just wrestling, then it's great. But if you like storylines and man, that was, woo.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, if he didn't protect himself right there,
he could have
he would have been carted out.
Neck.
He would have been carted out. Stone Cold.
Tell you what.
That's why the referee immediately ran to his head and whispered in his head.
Right, what is going on tonight?
Incredible changes everything. And think about Jey Uso having to.
A little too comfortable.
See, this is why I'm saying, why do you have so many superstars in the back that you have matches tonight?
I don't think we found out our fourth member tonight.
Shane, he didn't learn from the whole Rey Mysterio situation at Mania.
Oh,
right.
Slap Debo.
Right.
Because it's obvious.
This is what Jey Uso can do.
Oh, but again, I still think that Logan Paul is going to end up being the last man standing tonight.
And now main event gonna back it on up, and Breaker's gonna suffer.
Cover.
Jey Uso, hook of the leg.
You know, while you were speaking, they showed the Hulk Hogan commercial with what's that? American Me,
Real American Beer,
Real American Beer,
Real American Trash.
I don't know if it's true or confirmed, but their names were intertwined with Hooters, saying that they may, because Hooters is in bankruptcy.
Really?
So I think it's possible that these guys may acquire Hooters.
Well, I hope so, because Hooters, at least in Atlantic City, man, they make some good wings and burgers. Yeah. Even my grandmother be telling me, my grandmother's like, I love the wings at Hooters. I'm like, why are you at Hooters? I'm like, what? Like, yeah, I'm about to go to Hooters and get me some wings. I'm like,
We've been there once.
We done had a family lunch at.
You had the kids at Hooters?
Kids at Hooters?
You had the kids. So wait, so was it like South Park?
Bro, it's how can I say this?
Oh my goodness!
Wow. I think Braun got the worst of that. If anybody, he really touched Jay. Look at this.
Hitting that desk. Are they gonna show it?
Cut it before he cut it.
No, they're gonna cut it.
Yeah, because he
cut that shit before they really.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
We'll add AI.
No. I'm not gonna lie. We didn't have the kids with us, but it was just still. I'm at Hooters with my mom and my grandmother, my uncle, my cousins, and we're sitting there having a whole family lunch.
Ooh, that's weird.
Looking at titties.
As
right, with these big titties happening walking around everywhere.
Right. As a young man, that tug of war. Pause.
But I mean, the food is good though. I mean, look, because we love Tropicana. Tropicana is like one of our spots in AC. And they have Hooters in downstairs.
Right.
And it was just like, all right, well, we might as well just meet at Hooters. It's either that or Hash House is open.
Budo was eating his chicken like.
With your legs crossed real tight. Yeah,
they got sports games on and shit. The ladies like, how's everything going? Everything's okay.
From sports, this is where the action is at.
And then my grandmother and her siblings and them, they're at the age where they have. This is what we were talking about not long ago. They have no filter. So they say whatever they want.
Too. My grandma is like that.
They're like, what the hell are you looking at? Like, yo.
I know grandma will go in.
Grandma goes in. And listen, when y'all meet her one day, I swear to God.
Shane already met my grandmother. He knows, like, this lady, she say whatever on her mind.
Sound like my grandmother. If Shane is saying that how your grandma is, that sounds exactly like mine.
But not for nothing, when you reach a certain age, you deserve that.
Yeah,
you deserve that. You care less and less as you get older, because life just seems more ridiculous. People are more stupid when you get older. I'm already there at 52, so you don't want no Uncle Shane at 80, because I'm telling everybody everything.
Yeah, my grandmother at 80 has no filter.
Ass.
at all.
So
she'd be like, yo, yeah, your cousin, I always thought your cousin was the ugliest little thing in the world. I was like, wait. I was like, what? Yo. Oh, man.
I would say this, though, Jay. The two Hooters that I would not go to is the one where there's guys there.
Hey, they do that now.
And then they have plus size girls.
I didn't share that with y'all, did I? Oh,
got
man.
that now.
Yeah, I meant to share that to y'all the other night.
Because they want nobody
the guys.
You know
Right.
the word.
Right. They
Equity
wanted,
and inclusion.
Equality. And the man was like, well, the guy, they gave him his food. He was like, are there no women here? He was like, well, sir, this is an equal equality restaurant. We want everybody to feel included. He was looking at them. He was like, yeah, but mind you, they had shorts.
He said, we got boobies too.
Right. You saw the video.
Because they was talking to one guy, and I thought it was just that one guy, and then another guy came over.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all seen it too.
Yeah,
Jay,
they threw the phone on the table and said, don't forget the tip.
He said, you better give me a big tip.
You better give me a big tip too. Yeah, that's what he said.
What tip you talking about now?
Jay, you didn't see the video?
No.
Oh, man. Okay, I thought I was the only one that saw that. Hilarious. I was like, that is crazy.
No way.
Brother was like, pause.
Exactly. If I'm going to a Hooters, I'm going to say, first thing first, what does the waitresses look like?
Right.
If you have waiters, I'm out.
They look trash.
Now I'm having Atlantic City withdrawals. It's been a long time. I haven't been there since October.
Okay, that sounds good, and that sounds like high quality in Tropicana. That's no joke. That's high quality everything over there.
Hey.
Okay, that's not no downtown Brooklyn stuff.
This is an awkward
Fordham
position.
Road.
Oh,
right.
That's Tropicana.
Great defense yet again by Jey Uso.
But you know, I went to the casino here. What's this move?
The Frankenstein cover. 1, 2. No.
Did you do the go-kart racing out there?
You went to Resort World, Shane?
Yeah, I did. I went to Resort World on Thursday. They had live music.
Yes. I hate them though, but yes.
Which was pretty cool. Like, because it's weird. I had a dream of my best friend's grandmother passed away. And they frequent at Atlantic City. They love. You thought you love Atlantic City? You and your family? They lived in Atlantic City. And she told me in the dream, go to the casino. There's big money at the casino. So I went to the casino, and yeah, there was big money already.
Wow.
Super kick. That was a good super kick.
Cover. 2.
Never near far. Yeah, I didn't win no money, but you know, yeah, had some beers and listened to some live music and had a good time.
So they opened up the bar back, because I know the last time I was there, they were doing construction. That bar in the middle is where they normally have like the live band.
They were open. The upstairs was still covered.
Okay, dude, the live bands that they have there, like on Fridays and Saturdays and stuff, awesome.
I went there Thursday.
I can give Resort World that much. They turn up on the weekend.
Yeah, that
like
sound system
music that makes you want to drink
Mm-hmm.
and then just be sitting there drinking, and maybe you'll play here and there. Yo,
They got that amazing sound system and that big ass screen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he got a chair. Oh, another super kick.
Jay intercepts Breaker, and Paul Heyman again.
Oh, and by the way, the trains, everybody, are now going to Far Rockaway. I had to take an Uber there because I forgot that the trains weren't working.
Oh, really, Paul? So the trains started back? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Trains Far Rockaway started back.
I'll let my passengers know. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's about to get speared.
So
I
good.
think so. Ooh,
They're working. The F train's working. Oh, love it.
He's about to get speared.
Jay.
Oh,
no.
Of course.
Really? So what was the point of the match?
What's up with these skinny jeans? The old niggas skinny jeans.
He's wearing denim. It's not just skinny jeans. It's just denim.
Denim. No, it's part of the Joker one. What kind of pants does Mario wear?
And when you hear that beat, you know damn well you're like, I can't beat this shit. Oh, here comes Sami Zayn.
Who's got some help?
I don't think CM Punk is here tonight, though.
Sami Zayn is here.
Oh, nice.
What do you do?
Is he going to turn on him tonight?
I told you, Sammy's gonna turn.
Not tonight.
Not tonight, though.
Not tonight.
Well,
you gotta do it at the main event.
Saturday?
Watch your back. Watch your back. Watch your back.
The crowd is calling CM Punk.
There you
go. He is
here.
Shit, here we go.
Wow.
Business has picked up, ladies and gentlemen, says the GOAT, JR.
It's Punk.
CM Punk is in the building. Turn it up, Shane. Let's hear this audience.
God. God, it's
Roman?
Punk.
Roman?
Who doesn't know the words at this point? That song is over 30 years old.
Wow. And this is our main event. Well, one of our main events for Saturday. And maybe the opening match. Well, we know.
Punk and Sami hold serve.
Wow. Sucker punched him right there.
What a soft ass punch.
Oh, this dude is wild. This dude. What the hell?
What a beast. What a beast.
Second Braun, dangerous, Sami and CM
Punk is a special attraction. Yeah, so Shane, you see what's happening here? My prediction is going to be right. Logan Paul's going to end this shit.
Think so?
Yeah, because all of a sudden now they're leaving, and Jay is still out there.
Yep, executive producers.
It may not.
Yeah, because Logan already has his hands full for Saturday, doesn't he?
With Jay.
Right.
Who's out there?
His move predictions wrong.
No, it might happen after the damn event.
What?
Oh, like now.
Watch your back. Watch
Right
your back.
now. Look. Boom.
Okay.
There we
Got
go.
it.
Ooh.
Thank you. I told you.
Hit him again.
I told you. I was in the writer's room tonight. He's still bleeding from earlier?
Oh, wait a minute. Are we coming back? Because you know
No.
they do this sometime.
Only on Peacock, not Netflix.
Oh, only on
Damn,
Peacock.
that's the fourth time he sucker punched him.
Slap the dog, messed out of dude.
Yeah, man.
LaJuan, you better put some respect on my name, bro.
You know what? Oh, he's already in the mood though, so you can't change the seat like you did for me before.
What?
Why? Where you going?
Right.
Remember when I was getting all my predictions wrong, right? And you put me right in the middle? You can't do it now because he's already in the middle.
This is my spot. What are you talking about?
That's his spot.
It's spot. That's what I'm
You
saying.
move me? You wouldn't move me? I'm good, bro. You just gotta put some respect on my name, bro. Come on now.
Right.
It's all love. It's all love. Oh wait, Shane and fellas, by the way, I meant to tell y'all this. I've been asked if we can do some more New York Knicks coverage while they're doing the playoffs.
What?
Right.
Why wouldn't
But
game one
I
Wednesday?
said, the thing is, I said if the games fall on a night that we're doing wrestling, that we're on the air. I don't know about adding extra shows to the week, but if a Knick game happened to fall on a Friday or Tuesday or Monday, maybe.
I don't see why not. It worked out Friday.
Right.
There's game 2 Saturday. I mean Friday.
Jay,
Well, that's your show. Mhm.
I'll think about it.
I kind of thought about it. I kind of thought about it.
Oh, y'all guys rooting for the Knicks right now?
No, it's just that we're New Yorkers and a
We're
lot of
just
people.
we're
a lot
being
of people
asked to do things.
Right. A lot of people enjoyed Friday's show, weirdly enough. I mean, out of all things, the Knicks coverage that we did and that I posted on TikTok, both of those things are like over 1,000 views. And then right behind it is the Mets versus the Yankees. Juan Soto coming up for the final out. And then obviously SmackDown stuff.
I got 400 views on Instagram with the Knicks and Celtics as well.
People have been liking it on Facebook as well and Instagram. You know, the Euro step from Brown and the block from McBride and the and one by Josh Hart. That was awesome.
Cool. Yeah, brother. I mean, we're not strangers to it at this point because we did it on Friday. Hell, we did it with like baseball and basketball. We're just talking about basketball and wrestling. That'd be easy for us, right, Jay?
Uh-huh.
But
yeah, it should be easy for us.
It's up to Jay, though. If Jay says the word.
Yeah, he's a hater of the Knicks, so he's like, I'll think about it.
It's up to Jay. It's either we sit at this table right here on Friday or we
better
sit
root for them
in our studio. We go to our sports studio. It's all up to Jay.
Mind you, that looked great, by the way, Shane O'Mac. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, the 3 Bells Plus
it was very bright, very lively, very demure.
Yeah, but it's all up to Jay. So,
right, because I made the decision for Jay. It was very needed. It was an executive decision.
That one night was definitely needed. That was very unprecedented. I don't know if we're ever going to have a night like that again.
That was crazy. That was everywhere.
Jay found out with you, Lawan. He was like, wait, hold up. He was like, what? Like, yes, this is what we're going to be doing.
And then when we did it, I was like, oh, this shit is a lot.
Jay was the general manager, and I was Triple H. I was like, yes, this is what we're going to be doing. Nick Aldis. This is how your show's going to go.
That's brother BKO.
And look what wound up happening. It was a good show. You had a good time. You was a good host. So
yeah.
There you go, Jay.
If only the Mets would have won, right, Jay? If only the Mets would have won. I would have had rather than won Friday than freaking Saturday. I'm like, while we were on the air, it would have been better. Ugh.
Yeah, you're so emotional. Very emotional.
My blood pressure went up really high that day.
Anyway, everybody, that, ladies and gentlemen, is Raw on Netflix. Total of 5 matches. So with that and the promos and everything that happened tonight, we asked that question that we ask every night around this time at the 3 Bells table. What is your match? Whoops, I'm being paused.
No, I was actually going to say, can we start doing something, before, when we ask the question, can we do a rundown of what the matches were? Just so we can remember.
Sure.
Thank you. That's all.
Because I have it jotted down right here, so I can easily read it. Okay, so we can start that right now. As a reminder, match number 1 was Penta and AJ versus Judgment Day. Judgment Day won. 2 was Roxanne versus Becky versus Natty. Roxy won. By the way, newly signed Raw, Roxanne Perez, in her first match, she won. Flowers. 3 was Sheamus versus Grayson Waller. Sheamus won that, yes? Okay. 4 was Rhea versus Kairi Sane versus Zoey Starks. Unfortunately, Zoey Starks got into a very nasty accident. You'll see it. It's trending on X. So prayers out to Zoey Starks.
Word.
Rhea Ripley won that match. I still think Zoey would have won that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I honestly think she would have won that. And then Rhea still some way, somehow would have been in a situation where she would have been featured in the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's why I think it kind of screwed everything up now.
Yeah. So I'm very unfortunate. And then, of course, match number 5, our main event. Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins versus Paul Heyman versus
the world.
Logan James versus Sami Zayn. It's like a whole big story there. So those are 5 matches, everybody. And then there was moments in between. So let's hit it. We're going to start with LeBron. And then Jay will follow. And then I will follow Jay. And then we're going to end with our Tuesday night NXT host, CEO Mundo. And then we'll hit the chat. So chat, you know the matches in your moments, hit it.
All right, guys. So my match of the night will be the first match, the tag team match with AJ Styles Penta versus JD and Finn Bálor from Judgment Day. Great way to start off Monday Night Raw. Great way to get the crowd excited, get them pumped for tonight's matches we would have had right after that. So, and it was good to see AJ working with Penta. It was something new, something that we never seen before. So that was dope. And my moment of the night, it's not a good moment, but it was Zoey Stark's injury. Prayers to her. I hope she gets well, and I want to see her return whenever she can or if she's able to. But my prayers go out to her. I really like Zoey Starks. I really like the energy she does in the ring. I love the moves she does. She has one of the best drop kicks, like we all been saying before. So again, my prayers go out to her, and hopefully you can make a speedy recovery. Good luck to you, Zoey. That's it, guys.
Okay, my match of the night also will be match number 1, Judgment Day versus Penta and AJ. I just felt that that match delivered. It gave us all that we wanted because the crowd was extremely hyped for that match. And then it just seemed after that like the crowd fizzed the rest of the way through. So, that's the reason why I will give that the match of the night. And the Penta's always been kind of one of my matches of the nights on Mondays, I would say. And my moment of the night is seeing Roxanne Perez lined up with Finn Bálor in a possible new faction. This is gonna get juicy. You've seen the look on Dom's face when he got the chicken tenders, and then Raquel getting upset at Carlito. I see something brewing between those two as well. They're gonna more than likely hook up after what I seen Raquel post the other day about a dinner date with them too. So yeah, that's my match and moment of the night.
One second, Jay. You said what now? What was posted on?
Because basically, what happened when they were talking to each other last week in the back, she posted that situation online saying that should she be the one paying for the dinner date?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So she put this situation today, and she hit the apple down. I'm like, is she falling for him now?
It's a tall woman right there. It's an Amazon right there. Roxanne Perez is tall as hell.
Mundo, what you say? You on mute? Yes, you on mute. And while Mundo unmutes himself, my match of the night, I'm going with the homie Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker versus Jey Uso. Even though, in my opinion, this match was unnecessary, but whenever Breaker is in that ring, he always delivers. He goes in every time as if this is a PLE, as if this is Mania. He does that running back and forth. We can hear you now, Mundo. He does that running back and forth and always lands that hit. I love it. Love it. My moment of the night, yeah, it was good to see Zoey Starks as a singles competitor. Unfortunately, we had that incident, so prayers out to her. Also, good to see Kairi Sane back in the ring. It was good to see her. She looked great. She looked awesome. And I somewhat agree with Jay. The signing of Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez officially becoming a WWE Raw superstar. And she's already, not only did she get a contract, not only did she have her first match and won, but she's already in a storyline. In a storyline with the Judgment Day. Well, it was building up, but now
you and your balloons.
Yeah, my balloons, because I put up 2 and 3. Yeah, so the balloons was for Roxanne. Yeah, got plenty to celebrate. So congratulations to her.
They showed on YouTube tonight. Actually, finally.
What the
balloons?
Oh, on YouTube.
It never does. That stuff never shows. Those graphics only show up on our phones.
On the phones, yeah, it shows
showed.
Up. Yeah.
Okay, Shane.
So congratulations to Roxy. She is having the season of her life. Good for you, Puddin'. That is my match somebody and my moments, everybody of the night.
Nice. And I'm agree with LaJuan. My match of the night was the first match of the night, the tag team match between a team that I think should stay together and move forward, Penta and AJ Styles. Already they were coordinating tonight with their ring attire. Looked good. They lost, but it wasn't like they lost cleanly. They lost because a Grande Americano decided to step in. Don't forget that part. Not Chad Gable.
Mm-hmm.
And
Chad Gable's accomplice. His
and
brother.
And my moment of the night is the same thing. Us seeing Roxy become the newest member of the Raw roster. I'm so proud of her. I love that girl so much, man. Ever since Jay, the first time I saw her in that pay-per-view match, I forget who it was against. It was that a street fight that she had. Her mom and her sister were there. And I was like, who is this girl? But she's awesome.
Was it Lola?
Was it Lola? Because she was being bullied by Lola or somebody. And yeah, and Shane again with his balloons. It's being broadcasted on YouTube, Shane.
I can't do it. It's not working for me.
Congratulations. So that's my match and moment of the night, everybody.
Which deserve balloons. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We have a couple of minutes left. Let's do it. Mundo, you asked a question earlier.
I surely did.
Which hopefully
I
you don't
asked
have
everyone
answers.
what their Mount Rushmore of color commentators and play-by-play commentators. The difference, color commentators, those are your Jerry the King Lawlers, your Corey Graves, your Bobby the Brain Heatons, your Macho Man Randy Savages, your JBLs, your Tazes. Those are color commentators. Your play-by-play are your Vince McMahons, Michael Coles, JR, your Gorilla Monsoons, as far as him being the lead for him and Jesse. So yeah, I'll go with what's today, Monday. We'll respectfully go with SmackDown first, LaJuan and Jay, and then Shane O'Mac, and then I'll give my color commentary since I didn't do that part yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Cole, JR, Vince, and I'm still keeping Corey because at one point Corey wasn't, he was doing play-by-play.
Nothing wrong with that.
Now if we're going color, I definitely like Jesse the Body, Bobby the Brain. Gonna go JBL and Booker T.
So say it again: Jesse the Body, Bobby the Brain, JBL,
and Booker T.
Booker T. Wow. Oh yeah, man. Nice, Triple J. Nice.
Thank you.
Let's give him some.
Oh yeah, flowers.
Yeah.
All right, so for my play-by-play, I got Jim Ross, Michael Cole, Vince McMahon, and Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff was real good.
Eric Bischoff, WWF. Eric Bischoff, WCW.
WCW is the only one. That's the only way. It was the man on there. And for my color commentary, we got King, I got Taz, Jesse Body the Ventura, and he did it for a short amount of time, but I still think that he was awesome. My man CM Punk.
The best in the world.
Yeah.
In the ring, on this microphone, and at commentary. I feel you. Yes, bro.
Interesting. Okay, let's tell our age, Uncle Shane. My commentators. Oh no, we're going color first, right? The colors are first. Doesn't matter.
Whatever you want first. It don't matter.
All right, let's do colors first.
The colors. Yeah, tell your age. That's what they used to say back then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the colors.
Let's do them colors.
It just got me, and I'm thinking like, oh snap. That's messed up, Shane.
Am I lying? We're talking colors
Yeah,
in no
you got
particular
it.
order.
No bleach.
You don't put no bleach in colors.
That's why I said no bleach.
That's the whites.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Three Bells podcast show. We like to thank everybody so much for joining us for our Monday Night Raw.
My bad.
I am so done with y'all.
Pineapple juice. The pineapple juice got my sugar high.
Yeah. Pineapple juice. Wink, wink. Look at winking with the long eye.
Go ahead.
Okay. C commentators. The CCs. Okay. No particular order. Bobby the Brain. I do like Taz when he was with Michael Cole. They were awesome together. I do like Booker T. I like Booker T on NXT.
Yeah.
Did I say Bobby? Yeah, I said right. I said Bobby. I said Taz.
Bobby,
I said Book.
Taz, Booker T.
And Randy Savage.
Ooh, yeah.
Randy Savage, yeah.
imagine
Ooh,
Booker
yeah.
T and Randy Savage are commentating together.
Oh, my
With Booker
goodness.
T.
With Booker T. We don't need wrestling. We don't
That
need
would
wrestling.
be crazy.
Stephanie Valkyria's doing, Booker, huh?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man. Oh, look at that. Stephanie Valkyria.
Mhm.
Oh,
You want to rip my shirt off, huh?
And we will broadcast live from Hooters. That would be awesome. Commentators, of course, Vince, Gorilla Marsoon.
He's great.
Yeah, I could say Michael and Jim Ross.
I think we were all pretty much in the same realm as far as like the play-by-plays. It might have just varied by one person. So my color commentary, of course, I got to go with the King. Come on, puppies! You gotta be kidding me! What? I'm gonna go with JBL, Taz. I mean, those dudes were awesome on SmackDown with Michael Cole.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Honestly, it might be weird that I say this, but I really liked Byron Saxton on color commentary when he was with Michael Cole and Corey Graves.
They used to tear him up. It was so funny.
But he used to have his little side comments.
So funny. Yeah.
Just like, he was like, all right, you want to set? I got you. Boom.
Very snide. Very
I
snide.
honestly miss
That's
the three-man table with Corey, Michael, and Byron. It's like us being on a table together calling WWE live. You never, like, literally, it's just nothing but fun and jokes.
Right.
So, yeah. And that's only because I don't really know too much about Bobby Heenan. I only know him for WCW. I don't know him as a WWF announcer. I don't really know too much about Jesse the Body as I wasn't born, so I can't put him in my top. So yeah,
of course,
I had to give that to somebody other than So
I mean,
that's mine.
You can only do that. So yeah, there's no need to explain because you only know what you know because that's where you were. So
right,
yeah, we
exactly
totally get it. We understand.
Yeah,
that's a good pick. Good picks.
Thank you.
Forgot JR. Yeah, you even got JR. Yeah. If there's anything else, you know what, Jay, give you the final word because you've been quiet tonight. Final word before I press the button.
Well, final word would be, I'm still not sure if we're doing Friday. with this basketball game.
Ah, so you want to end on sad news? Okay, great.
No,
right. Even though the next show is NXT, so I don't know about that, but okay.
I'm actually looking forward to tomorrow because we know we got Battleground this weekend coming up. So
Battleground is this weekend.
I don't think we're doing that.
Yeah, it's the day after Saturday Night Main Event.
Oh, we're not doing Battleground though.
Good. I could watch that. I could watch that in peace then.
On stereo.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Excuse me? Wait a minute.
Right, we're disturbance to you. Wow.
No.
Maybe we should have just a completely free weekend and just say scrap Saturday night's main event because it's going to be a waste of time anyway, right? Shane, you agree, right?
If the executives say no Sunday, because we have no Saturday.
Oh my God.
It's up to the executives, but for sure we have them Friday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Of course, those are our staples.
Those we're definitely having. All right, it's up to the producers.
All right, sounds like we might have a free weekend here, guys. Everybody enjoy your weekend.
I will love that. It's the official summer. It's the
right, exactly. Get out there and enjoy your summertime with the family and friends, and we'll be back live Monday at 8 p.m. NXT Memorial Day.
Okay, well, there it is then. No Saturday, Sunday. Great.
I'll retract anything that I put out there for Saturday.
All right, so I'll get rid of the YouTubes. Forget that. Disregard that flyer I made. Yeah.
You're right.
Oh,
we'll live. We'll live.
Jay,
it's okay.
Jay, you'll be okay. And Jay, because we don't have a Saturday Sunday show, you will have the Super Friday show.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Come up with an awesome Super Friday show.
Right. Come up with an awesome one, including predictions. We can still do predictions.
Yeah, we can still predict, and then we'll talk about it on Monday. There you go. I'll put together a show so we can have our recaps. We can recap. As a matter of fact, that should be the whole night. It'll be a recap night.
And then we still got Tuesday to have a recap as well because we're recapping a pay-per-view for Tuesday too.
There we
go.
2 recap shows. This should be fun. This is going to be good. All right. Wow. Thank you, Jay. See, look what happened. Look what happened when we had the last word with Jay. We wouldn't have thought of all of this if it wasn't for you, Jay. Thank you, man.
And don't forget to say, what was it that Jerry Springer used to say? Take care of yourselves and each other.
You'll be all right, Jay.
You'll be okay, Jay. You'll be all right. Bye, Jay.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. Remember, the conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments. And follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, in the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
Jay, you okay?
I done swapped spots with Shane. Hey, Lawan. Tag team partner, what's going on, brother?
What up?
Hey.
Yeah, I guess you wanted to end the show next to your partner, right?
I guess
that's
so.
What happened.
Move myself about that.
Okay, and I'm checking on Jay to make sure he's okay. He's your dad.
Gotta pat his back.
Well,
Gotta pat his back, though.
Yeah, good news, Jay. We had the end of the show, so you get to relax in peace, as you said.
Look, Brother BK said it was a great idea. Just have a weekend off and go straight to Monday.
Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Just a second. We totally forgot to, oh, and this is my fault. Want me.
There you go.
Because I asked the chat for their match and moments of the night and we didn't even read them off. There you go, Mundo. Start with Brother.
Brother says that his match of the night is AJ Styles and Penta versus Finn Bálor and JD McDonagh with Carlito. He says, I'm happy for AJ. Worked together with Penta since TNA moments of the night. Is Tyrese Halliburton is coming to WWE 2K25 later this year. Grayson Waller is getting his chest pounded in. Pause. And Austin Theory is laughing. LOL. So yeah, that's his match and moments of the night.
Thank you, brother. And he likes my balloons. There you go.
Yep.
Shout out to Lex Luger.
And unfortunately, it looks like a great idea, I guess. He's talking about our schedule for the weekend.
I take it.
Everybody's going to be outside this weekend.
Everybody's
Come on
going to be
now.
outside. Yeah, then Lex is in the house. Hey, Lex, how you doing? Hope all is well. He says, great show, guys. Great show. Great show, Jay.
Lex.
Mm-hmm.
I take it.
Okay, so with that being said, if there's anything else, anybody else? No? Okay, now we can say
Go
goodbye.
back to our regular screen.
Go back to our...
Hey, Lawan.
Run back to the empty arena. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. Thank you, everybody who was on the chat, in the chat, around the chat, over the chat. Really appreciate you. We love you guys. And don't forget to press that like button because you know you had a good time for the algorithm. And for that one person that hasn't done so yet, press that subscribe button. See those colored things over our heads? Those are our socials. As well as Tri-State Mania Lawan. He has the same socials under his name. Okay, so check us out. Check him out. Check us all out. It's your homie Shane O'Mac coming to you live from your section of the Three Bells podcast table, reminding everybody to have an awesome.
Shane said the color things are for fun.
It's still in my head too, bro. And I'm not trying to laugh or think about it. But then Musa gonna say it. He got me thinking about it more again.
Well, you making me sound like I said what the color people are over our heads? Is that what I said?
You said the color things.
I said the. Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm ruining the show today. I'm so sorry at the end of the show. I'm so sorry. He said it. I'm so sorry.
Name someone who nags you. N blank GGER. This is your homie Shane O'Mac. I'm not saying no more. Close out, please, Lawan. Close out, please, Jay. Close out, please, Mundo.
Oh shit.
Got you.
Here we go. Money talk.
Yes.
And there goes the money.
Yo, everybody, I'm out of here. It was fun. We were chilling. Monday Night Raw kind of went kind of fast tonight, man, but it's always good to be here with the fellas. Catch us tomorrow on Tuesday on NXT. I'm out of here. I'm passing on to my boy Triple J and then my boy Mundo. But as you know, I got to close out with my stuff,
winner,
you know.
And still your Tri-State Mania champion. What? I am
Triple J.
L. Thank you for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Ay, Dios.
But again, you do it to me, it's fine. You don't like when somebody do it to you, right?
It's your boy, main event, Sad Man Triple J here.
Sad
I'm signing
man?
off. Yeah, I'm signing off here on YouTube with this very sad voice. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this show tonight. Sad Man signing off. Good night.
Aww.
What are you sad about?
By the way, Lex Luger said, like Val Venus would say, when it's time to rise to the occasion, the big Valboski will give an Oscar-worthy performance with Triple J. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
Amen. He appears.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
11 o'clock.
Oh, wow, on the time.
Yeet. Yeah. Yeet. Drop it. It's your boy Mundo. Thank you so much, Three Bells Podcast. Thank you very much, Triple J, Shane O'Mac, LaVon, and you. I had a great time with you guys tonight, as I always do. It's Monday, the first day of this week, the first day of Saturday Night Main Events week, but we ain't doing that show. So, yeah, I had a great time tonight. Stop lying. Thank y'all so very much. And we ain't lying. When you show up, at 7:50 on Saturday and nobody in the room with you, we ain't lying in, huh? I had a good time. Thank y'all so very much. Shane said everything. The boys said everything. It's your boy Mundo. I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow, 8 o'clock, NXT. Yes, go. Bye.
No show on
Catch
Saturday.
us on stereo Saturday and Sunday, starring Triple J.
I won't be there. I won't be there on Saturday or Sunday. No.
Sylvians and Jay, brother and sister.
You can catch Jay on stereo.
What?
Are you saying yeet or? Oh, see, you trying to be fancy. We didn't hear you.
No.
We hear words you said because you're trying to be fancy. Trying to be fancy with your toy. Now you should be sad.
Wait for this to win. That one. You want to try that again?
You want to try again? You know what?
And as always, no yeet.
He wants to do what? No one wants to hear us.
Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all again 8 o'clock tomorrow. NXT Battleground on the road.
Damn it, you gotta be kidding.
Bye.